Good afternoon. I'm George Herbig, Chief Forecaster here with Weather Now, Kentucky. We do have a tornado watch active for south central Kentucky, and of course, more heavy rains on the way for everyone else in the state as well. So we're going to begin our live coverage here. And again, we'll stay live only for when we expect an imminent threat to this afternoon. So we'll go over those areas where the watch is. We'll obviously look at the radar here, try to show you some future model data, of course, all that good jazz. So if you would not mind, before we get into everything, I'm sorry if you hear my dog barking, by the way. I'm not sure why it's going crazy out there. But if you would not mind, tap the share button at the bottom portion of your screen there. Get this video out on your news feed so that way your friends and family can view it and get up to date on what to expect. Sorry, I was making sure my mic was working there. Ashlyn, good afternoon. Jade, hello. Meme, hello. Deb, hello again. John, good evening to you. Or good afternoon. I can't even tell what time it is anymore. Ashley, good evening to you. Elizabeth, hello. Again, thank you guys for all the shares. Derek, Dakota, OECM, Ohio Valley. Ashley, Robin, Austin, Carrie, Haley, Timothy, everyone else, thank you guys for all your shares. Again, you guys do really help a whole lot with that. I think you'd be surprised. Again, you guys do help out a whole lot with that. So thank you guys for helping us keep folks informed. Okay, let's go over the radar here real quickly. We do have one severe warning active right now. Again, I think this will grow a little bit here soon. So that's why I wanted to go ahead and trigger the broadcast here. And this is going to be for Christian and Todd County in south central Kentucky until 3:45 p.m. Central Time. At 3:10 p.m. Central Time, severe thunderstorms were located along a line extending from near Pembroke to near Oak Grove to near Clarksville, moving northeast at 50 mile per hour. The hazard is 60 mile per hour wind gust. And again, that's going to be mainly for Elkton, Guthrie, and Trenton. And I expect this to grow here soon. I will tell you, though, that in my opinion, today should have been a severe thunderstorm watch and not a tornado watch. Again, you can go pull hairs on that, whichever one you want to do there. But I just want to show you. Let me pull it up off the screen here just to make sure nothing crazy pops up. But I do want to show you that even from the discussion, you can just tell here from the discussion that they were having. Let me go full screen. You can even tell here, just look above my camera right there, my face cam. The tornado odds are actually quite low. So again, in my opinion, this fit more of a severe thunderstorm watch criteria to me than it did a tornado watch. But again, either way, there's a watch out. But you can tell the peak wind gust. It is quite large, 65 to 80 mile per hour wind gust possible with this line. Right now, we're seeing I think about 60 mile per hour or so in that warning box there. The hail threat's quite low, and the tornado threat's quite low. So again, I think the tornado odds today from the Storm Prediction Center are about 5%, which out of all the events that we've had so far is the lowest day. So again, to me, guys, even those folks in that tornado watch box, which by the way, I'll go and turn that on real quickly just so you guys know. We've already posted this on our page, by the way, as well. You can go look at that if you want to look at it any further. Let me turn off the radar here for a second. Here's where your current watch is. I don't expect this to be expanded any further. Once again, too much rainfall on the northern side. On the eastern side, it's not really the same environment as it is here. This is where the best wind energy, best wind shear technically is what it's called, is. Again, this pink area is where the tornado watch is. Again, if it were me, I would have put a severe thunderstorm watch out, but that's just apples to oranges at that point. Either way, there's a watch out, and that's fine. Again, it's only for this pink area. I don't expect this to be expanded any further. I think when they originally made the discussion, I don't know if it's still going to show up here. No, it's not. I think when they originally made the discussion, the thought was putting the watch all the way up here to like Owensboro, Elizabethtown, Morganfield. But you guys can just tell, look at this. There's just too much rain. There's just too much rain up there. Down here where the a little bit of breaks are on the line is where the actual watch is. And once again, I think even though it's called a tornado watch, I think the main threat is damaging winds. Could we see a couple of brief spin ups? Yes. So even if anyone does see a tornado today, you're talking about the brief spin up, weaker side of things. And again, this looks more like a straight line wind damage event to me. And you can kind of already see it on the radar here. So you see how you have this elongated inflow versus outflow winds here. By the way, it might take this warning up to 70 mile per hour just to the north of Elkton there. Let's go and measure this real quickly. So you have 55 inbound plus 40 outbound. So this could be up to about 65 to 70 mile per hour wind gusts there in Elkton, Kentucky right now. So you might see this warning taken up a notch here in just a second. But again, you can kind of tell, just kind of zooming back out here for all the velocity, you can tell it's a main wall of winds right here. Again, there may be some embedded rotations within this. A new warning has just now been issued for Russellville and Adairville. This is going to be for 60-mile-per-hour wind gust, no hail threat. So again, I think the hail threat is very, very low today. I think the tornado threat is very, very low today. I think the main threat is damaging wind gust up to 75 mile per hour. Does not mean every single warning is going to be for 75 mile per hour, but I think that's the main threat there. And once again, I just want to reiterate, because I know there's going to be a lot of folks asking if I think it can be expanded or where it might be, so on and so forth. This pink area is the only area I expect this to exist in. So once again, just take a look at that map there. If you don't see your name in pink, or obviously a bigger town associated with you in pink there, again, I don't see that threat being for you today. Again, everyone's going to see generally strong thunder showers. Once again, another night like the last 2 nights, loud, lots of rain, nonstop, some wind gust here and there, maybe a little bit of hail here and there. But all that does not mean severe weather. It just means strong thunder showers. This is the only area in pink where I expect to see that severe risk. And again, the main risk being damaging wind gusts up to 75 mile per hour, a very low end tornado risk. And even if you do see one, it'll be a quick, brief spin up, and some small hail possible as well. I do expect that this is the final gasp. Okay, so I want to give you guys that kind of aspect as well. Just to show you the model data real quickly, just want to reiterate, Russellville, Adairville, Elkton, Guthrie, Auburn, Kentucky do have a severe warning for 60 mile per hour wind gust. I do want to show you just the latest model data coming in right now. I'll go back to the 18Z run here. Again, this is going to be valid right here for 5 p.m. Eastern Time, 4 p.m. Central Time. So you can tell the model's a little bit off. It's a little bit too slow at the moment, but overall, it's a pretty decent. And again, by the way, these little pop-up cells out in front, I don't think these are going to do anything. So I know someone asked about the little cell out there toward Murray. I know someone asked about a couple of the cells out there in Eastern Kentucky. Again, it's pretty much this line, maybe this line if they can hold together, but you have this line that's kind of in the way, may eat up some of the energy for this line. It's pretty much these 2 lines right here. This is the reason for your watches today. So again, just want to put that out, and then we'll go back to the model data real quickly. Again, it's mainly going to be for these 2 lines right here. So right here, and again, these are mainly heading east-northeast, guys. You can kind of tell by the way the polygons are shaped. And then this line. And again, this might be a long time before this gets into Kentucky. Probably be toward Tompkinsville. That's really the 2 lines that are the reason for your watches today. Okay, so going back to the model data real quickly, I just want to kind of put this on the loop here. Just kind of take you through a little bit. I'm gonna turn it down. I'm gonna hit play and just kind of go through it with you guys here. Again, the model is trying to pick up on some rotation on this cell on a part of this line, but I think it might be confusing rotation with the straight line wind gust. All right, putting it back into motion here. This is valid. I'm going to pause it right here for 9 p.m. Eastern Time. This is where I think a lot of the rain really begins to kick up for a lot of folks. And again, it's going to be the same spots all the way from Cincinnati down toward the I-64 corridor there, back through Elizabethtown, going back down to Bowling Green, Hopkinsville, toward Murray and Paducah, Kentucky. Advancing this forward, again, just kind of putting this into motion here. This is the last wall of this. Now, there will be, most of that wall does begin to move out, by the way, by sunrise on Sunday. There will be some backside showers here possible because, of course, why not, you know. But again, that should happen around lunchtime on Sunday. Could enhance rainfall totals by about a ½ inch, maybe an inch, depending upon where they set up, maybe stall out. This is a lot more spotty, though, so not necessarily a wall of showers, but a lot more spotty at that point. So again, this is out for Sunday. I do think by Sunday night, we are finally done with most of the rainfall in Kentucky. And that's going to mark almost a week at that point. So I do think we're mainly done there. But the only problem with that is Sunday night to Monday morning, that's where we expect a lot of the rivers to peak up. So, for example, over here toward Rolling Fork, this has been updated now near Boston, Kentucky. I'm going to go back to the full just kind of display here. You can see here on the right side of my screen where the projections are. This is projected to almost go to 52.5 feet. A record ever seen, of course, with data available, is 55.2 feet. So you're talking about very near record levels for the Rolling Fork, or the Rolling Fork near Boston, Kentucky. Again, just a lot of rainfall there. And again, all these purples that you're seeing, the purple squares that you're seeing, I know the map is very hard to see. I don't make this map, guys. But all the purple squares that you are seeing, those are the rivers expected to go into major flood stage. The circles that are within those squares are what's currently actively happening. By the way, the Ohio River up here toward Louisville expected to go into at least moderate flood stage there. That's why the Thunder over Louisville was canceled there. Over here toward Lexington, it's multiple bodies of water. Kentucky River expected to go into major flood stage, as well as the Elkhorn Creek into moderate flood stage. Your bulk of your flooding is going to occur down here, basically from central Kentucky to western Kentucky. Again, half of Hopkinsville is already underwater. And you got the Green River here and toward Woodbury expected to go into major flood stage, so on and so forth. And again, just know that almost every body of water in Kentucky, especially in central and western Kentucky, is expected to go into at least moderate flood stage, and with a great handful. I believe last time I counted it was 13 bodies of water expected to go into major flood stage. So again, just a yeah, the rainfall threat ends Sunday night, but the big aerial flooding and river flooding that may start to occur around Monday morning. The Ohio River takes a little bit longer to crest than the other bodies of water because it's so massive, but it's already very high as well. So um, just an overall, just a disgusting amount of rainfall. Yeah, we only have Venmo and PayPal set up right now, my friend. Unfortunately, I don't really use Cash App, and quite honestly, I didn't even use the other ones, but the Star Donation wasn't working, so and people wanted to donate it, so I just set it up real quickly. Yeah, and I do think you're going to start seeing some evacuations occur. Places like, you know, again, Boston, Kentucky, where we expect that high, almost record level flooding there. I mean, you can argue that it's very close to being needing to have those immediate areas evacuated. Places like West Point that always floods in situations like this, probably going to be evacuated at some point. And this is not anything confirmed. This is just my hypothesis. Again, it's just I think you're going to see a disgusting after effect, almost aftershock, if you will. Checking back in on these storms down here in southern Kentucky. I just want to look back into the velocities here. We do still see some nice peak wind gusts. I don't see any rotation though. Again, my main thing today is for damaging winds. I know we have technically a tornado watch out from the National Weather Service, but again, I think it's more of the damaging wind threat. Even in their wording that they put out for this watch, you could tell it's more of a damaging wind threat. Again, you could argue either way that it could have been a severe thunderstorm watch or a tornado watch. Either way, I think it's only for this area at this point. I did not see this being expanded anymore. Again, too much rainfall on all the other locations, and then too far east, the storm should run out of juice. So again, I think this is really the only area today. Time frame is anywhere obviously between now and about 7 to 8 p.m. ish. I think the watch actually goes till 9 p.m. But again, this is really the only area today. So if you don't see your name in pink, I do not see a severe risk for you. No, Mason. It's just a unlucky coincidence. Miranda, thank you for becoming a supporter. I appreciate that, my friend. Thank you, Tim. Thank you, Katie. Thank you, Tasha, for that report there. Leanne, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Again, just want to reiterate for those folks that may be hopping in here, this is the only area where I expect that severe weather to exist today. Everywhere else, just generally strong thunder showers. And again, in this risk, by the way, like Bowling Green, Hopkinsville, Burkesville, so on and so forth, people that are in this risk, I think the main threat is damaging wind gusts up to 75 mile per hour. Again, that does not mean everyone's going to see 75 mile per hour winds. That's the risk up to. And then, of course, you have the risk for quick, brief, weak spin up tornadoes. But again, I think that's quite low. And then I think the hail threat's quite low as well. Kelly, the storms are going to last all the way until 6 a.m. tomorrow. The severe window is basically from now till about 8 to 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Amanda, thank you for becoming a supporter on Facebook as well. I appreciate your guys' kindness. This watch expires 9 p.m. I believe 9 p.m. Central Daylight Time. Let me check one more time just to double check. Yeah, 9 p.m. Central Time, 10 p.m. Eastern Time. Kato, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Yeah, that's going to change here soon, Snickerdoodle. That's going to change here soon. Lots of rain coming in. By the way, just to kind of show you guys, again, we have lots of rain being built on the western side right now. Just another disgusting wave of heavy rainfall or moderate rainfall on the way. Going to produce another 2 to 3 inches for many locations. By the way, I do want to show you guys real quickly. I know a lot of you were asking about this as well. I want to get this posted at some point. Again, here is from the National Weather Service and the Kentucky Mesonet. Again, the latest 3-day rainfall totals as of April 5th, which is today at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. And we expect a lot of folks to pick up at least another 2 to 3 inches. Some folks may pick up even more than that. So places like down there, just to the north of Murray, toward Austin Springs and those locations down there, anywhere between 10 to 14 inches of rainfall already, and another 2 to 3 inches at least on the way, maybe even more for places like that. Could see them probably, I've mentioned it several times, and again, you guys called me crazy. We could see them get close to 17 to 18 inches of rainfall by the time this is all said and done. Again, expect another 2 to 3 inches on top of what you see here from many locations. And it's just a lot, a historical event. Some of the most rainfall we've seen since 1997. I think we're passing 2018 at this point. Again, just a lot of rainfall. Again, this is what we've seen over the last 3 days. We expect another 2 to 3 inches on top of this for almost everyone, with the exception of far southeastern Kentucky. I think you get spared for the most part once again. So again, for those that may be tuning in here, just want to kind of close it off for a second. Again, we have this tornado watch in pink here. This is the only place I expect to have this watch. I do not expect it to be expanded. Again, too much rainfall to the north, too cold to the northwest, to the north or to the east there, not enough wind energy, or I mean instability. So again, this is the only area where I expect to see this watch tonight. It goes until 9 p.m. Central Daylight Time. And to me, even though it is a tornado watch, the damaging winds are the greater risk. I think there's a low-end risk for tornadoes. And again, if we do see tornadoes down there, they would be of the brief, quick spin-up variety. Tosh, you have to check in with your local governments on that. Again, we've had so much to cover here, folks. I don't know about specific, like what flood situations are in specific counties right now. And there's just been so much to cover. There's just been so much to cover. I want to reiterate one more time. This is the only watch we expect to see tonight, mainly for damaging wind gusts up to 75 mile per hour, maybe a couple of brief tornadoes somewhere throughout that entire pink area, anywhere between now and about 9 p.m. Central Daylight Time. Yes, Tim. I think I'll hear you talking about the weather in my sleep all next week. Yeah, it's. I'm as tired as you all are. Hey, Jordan, thank you for becoming a supporter on Facebook. I appreciate that, my friend. Again, hopefully you guys can help me answer some of these questions too, because I'm starting to see some of the repeated questions. Again, I want to reiterate one more time for you, the folks that might just be hopping back in here. The pink area is a tornado watch, but again, we do expect the damaging winds to be the primary risk. I don't really see a huge tornado threat. Because if we do, it'll be of the quick, brief, spin up variety. And again, this watch goes until 9 p.m. Central Daylight Time. I do not expect this to be expanded. I did not know where Brownsville is. It's right there in front of my freaking face. No, again, this is where you're in that watch area. You need to be paying attention. Tornadoes are not looking likely. They're not looking like, and again, you can see it. Again, let me pull it up here. Where did it go? There it is. I'll go ahead and switch back to the full screen. Again, this is the discussion that came out of part of that watch. That's not the screen I'm looking for there. And again, you can even tell. Look at the tornado peak intensity. That's less than 95 mile per hour. That's an EF0 tornado, even if you do see one. So again, just want to reiterate, not only from us, but from the National Weather Service, these tornado threat just does not look great. It just doesn't. And again, this for me, I'm gonna be quite honest with you, because you guys know it's how I roll. This to me tonight fits more of a severe thunderstorm watch. It does not fit a tornado watch. Again, that's just me. And again, apples to oranges. I guess watches out, and that's really the only important thing. But again, you can kind of see here for you guys yourself. So just to take a breath here, I really don't see that big of a tornado risk. If we do see a spin up tornado, it would be of the very weak variety. There's just not enough. There's not enough mixing out there to occur to allow for any type of significant tornadoes. So again, the main threat to me and the National Weather Service is 65 to 80 mile per hour wind gust. And again, that does not mean everyone's going to see that entire wind gust there. It could be up to those numbers. So just wanted to kind of point that out to you guys as well. There we go. No severe risk. Again, guys, it's just this pink area. So I'm not going to, guys, I don't have the voice to answer every single area. If you do not see your city name or that bigger city that is associated with you in that pink box or purple box, whatever color you want to call it there, again, no severe risk. I got you, Justin. What is an inflow notch? I'll explain that at a different time. Again, I kind of just want to focus on the threats here. An inflow notch has a lot of complications to it. And again, I'm not even seeing anything like that right now, so I don't think it's really worth explaining too much at the moment. Just being honest with you. Let me see. I can guess where you got that information from. Yeah, NATO cast is not very accurate, guys. And it's still to me everywhere right here. Yeah, there is some brief rotation along almost this entire line, but it looks to be upper elevated. This look to me right now is again straight line wind gust. Again, guys, if you're not in that tornado watch tonight, no severe risk. You can go look at that watch map on our page, both on Twitter and Facebook. I think we've exhausted that. We talked about that for the last 23 minutes here. I think we've exhausted explaining that. Again, at this point, I'm going to ask that you guys go look at the Twitter and Facebook page for that map. If you're not highlighted there, you do not have a severe risk tonight. Again, in that watch area, the main threat is damaging winds, folks. Simple answer, yeah. It's just, I'd say if I answer one question like that, then we're going to get into other ones, and it's just, I've done this for a while, and here I know it just spins and goes into other things. Right now, I'm just not really seeing a whole lot. I want to kind of keep an eye on this part of the cell. This part of the cell is trying to do a little something now. Let's see here. Let's see the storm net probabilities. Yeah, it's picking up a little bit as well. Yeah, I'm gonna kind of just zoom in on this part of the line right now. Just kind of keep an eye on it at the moment here. We can see a little bit. We can see a little bit. So I kind of want to pull up. Draw my drawing tool. What am I doing here? We can see a little bit right there. Again, guys, again, Tornado Watch for those areas that we post about on the map on our Twitter and Facebook. Again, main threat being damage and wind, folks. Tornado threat looks very, very low, even in the watch areas. This is moving mainly east at the moment. This particular part of the line. Again, we're keeping an eye on it. We're keeping an eye on it. Again, want to reiterate for those folks coming in here now. Again, we have the watch out. I'm going to turn off the radar one more time, and then it's probably less than I'm going to answer this for 15 minutes. Again, not to be rude or anything, but again, we do have the watch out for the areas in pink there. This is going to be until 9 p.m. Central Time. If you're not in pink and you do not see your name anywhere in pink there or on the screen at all, you do not have a severe risk tonight. And again, this map has been posted on our Twitter and Facebook. You can go look at those. And again, even in this pink tornado watch area, I think the main threat is damaging wind gust. You could see a couple of brief spin up tornadoes somewhere within this entire pink region, by the way, not just Kentucky, but only a few projected tornadoes. And again, they would be of the weaker variety. Again, EF0 or very very weak spin ups. So again, this is the only area tonight, folks. Everyone else will see generally strong thunder showers. Tim, I appreciate that, my friend. Okay. Now, I kind of want to get back to the radar here so we can watch these storms. Again, main risk is damaging winds tonight in that pink area. Tornado threat's quite low, but it's not 0%. Oh, Lexi, thank you. I got you. I'll check out the message here in a little bit. Thank you, Matt. Steve, it's not really doing anything on weakening or strengthening right now. It's kind of just maintaining at the moment. Again, generally strong thunder showers elsewhere, so you're not going to hear us talking about even my hometown of Radcliffe. You're not going to hear me talking about you tonight very much. Lexington, Louisville, Paducah, Campbellsville, whatever else. You're not going to hear us talking about you too much tonight because the only real threat's kind of on your screen right here. That's pretty much it, right down there. That's pretty much the only real threats tonight. Is pretty much the area that we have on the screen right now. I65 on Twitter said it might be trying to spin down. Yeah, I again, from my eyeballs, everyone's got different eyeballs right now. This looks more like straight line wins to me. As when it comes to anybody else, I can't answer for them, but right now this looks more like straight line wins to me. It's way too messy to be producing anything. Again, you do have that little hook there between the Dareville and Russellville, but it's just not looking like a whole lot at the moment. Again, that could change. Next scan that could change. At the moment, this is what I'm seeing. Yeah, I mean, Audrey, it just depends on where you live at. Again, the watch area is basically what's on my screen right now is basically the watch area, right about there. So again, this is really the only place that if you don't see yourself on this screen right now, you're not really at any type of real threat. Again, please go look at the watch maps that we put on Twitter and Facebook, guys. Again, that will help you guys identify where the watch or where the risk area is tonight. If you're not in that watch, I don't expect a severe risk for you, as I don't expect that watch to be expanded. And again, you can argue it should have been a severe thunderstorm watch, but you're peeling apples to oranges at that point. No, this watch goes till 9 p.m. Central Time, guys. Again, for this line and this line back here. So this is not the only real line to worry about at this point. Going towards Central City. No, I mean this is already past you, my friend. I don't think you're at a severe risk. Again, I think it's mainly for down here. My son is mad. By the way, this warning box is going to be for 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. It's got 4 more minutes on it. We'll see if it's allowed to expire. And again, you have this line here, this little notch down here toward Clarksville, Tennessee, toward Charlotte, Tennessee. This little Boeing segment down here toward Waverly, Lobelville, Tennessee. Let's get zoom back in here. Again, if you're in the watch tonight, folks, damaging winds are the main risks, not really tornadoes. I know it's called a tornado watch, but the damaging wind is the main risk. Tornado odds look quite low. If you're not in that watch tonight, 0% chance for severe weather. Going to be generally strong thunderstorms. Lots of lightning, lots of rain, lots of winds. Once again, same thing as the last 3 nights. So again, don't think it's an overly impressive evening of severe weather. I think the window's only between now and about 8, maybe 9 p.m. Again, I know the watch goes till 9 p.m. Central Time, but I don't really see that lasting that long. But right now, once again, main threats being damaging winds. Very, 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 very low chance for a tornado risk, even in the watch area. If you do see one, it will be a very weak, quick, brief spin up. So we're not talking about anything I think is like it's really life threatening tonight. Just again, stay home. As long as you're home in the middle of your home, there again, don't really see too much of a life threatening threat for you. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna take a break from the backyard questions, guys. I really am. We have reiterated the same things over and over, and again, that's not a disrespect to you guys. It's just that it's already been posted. We've already answered it for the last half hour here. Again, if you're in that watch area, you have a chance for severe weather tonight, mainly being damaging winds. If you're not in that watch area, generally strong thunderstorms. And again, that watch area map has been posted to our page. Also, you will know because if you have a smartphone, it will say at the top of it, tornado watch. I'm just trying to really push the point tonight, guys. Again, that the tornado threat is very low, very low. It's not anything like we saw on Wednesday, even on Thursday. It's not anything like that at all. And again, the more and more I'm looking at this is looking like straight line winds. I know there's some people on Twitter posting about the potential for up to for some rotation there. Hang on, I got a phone call coming in real quickly. Need to take this. Hello, I'm on broadcast here. Want mute my mic? Sorry, I always when the emergency folks call us, we always take those. So I just wanted to give Joey that information from Hardin County. So sorry about that, but that wasn't a personal call. I assure you that was to keep you guys safe. So again, in Hardin County, they're dealing with the rolling fork there. That's just booming over Boston, and then of course the Ohio and West Point there. So once again, checking back in on this line here. Do we have any mods here? What's going on? Oh my goodness, dude. There we go. Thank you. Yeah, again, I think again, some folks are going to say this is rotation. This is not, in my opinion, and this is why you've not seen a tornado warning come out, and this is why you've seen this warning expired. Again, this is not rotation. This is straight line wind gust. Yeah, there's a lot of rain out there. A lot of rain out there. Yeah, I don't know. Again, I can't speak for what anyone else is seeing, guys. I'm just letting you guys know what I see right now. There's not any rotation along this line. If there is, it's a very brief upper level rotation, again, indicating damaging winds. I do not see any tornado potential at this moment. Again, I can't control what other people post, see how they perceive things right now, and that's why you've seen the warning. The warning even was allowed to expire. The National Weather Service isn't even seeing it. So again, I can't control what other people are posting, tweeting, whatever it might be. But right now, again, in my eyes, there's not even a severe thunderstorm warning in Kentucky right now. And in my eyes, this looks like a strong straight line wind damaging threat along this line here. Again, right now, no real rotation anywhere at the moment. Again, that could change, of course, and I will let you know that. But right now, I'm not really seeing that at the moment. Jocelyn, thank you for your $5 donation. I appreciate that. Just thank you, George and family, for all you do. Thank you for your kindness. I appreciate that, my friend. Thank you, Tim. George, thank you for your broadcast and watchful eye for Hopkinsville in Southern Kentucky. You have the patience of a job. I appreciate that, my friend. Again, just want to reiterate right now, this looks like a strong, damaging wind threat at the moment for this main line here. Back down towards the southern half of Kentucky, basically from Morgantown to Adairville right now. Again, this will be pushing to western Warren County here very soon. At this moment, not really seeing any type of rotation. There is some indications of broad upper level rotation, but again, that indicates damaging winds. It does not indicate tornadoes. Yes, Haley, I'll take a look at it. So that is a wall cloud right there, Haley. Again, I'll kind of show you everybody else as well. This is a wall cloud. It does indicate some upper level rotation, but once again, I don't see anything poking out. I don't really see too much inflow there. Why did that just? Again, I hate when that happens. Again, this looks more like upper level rotation to me, indicating damaging winds. I don't see anything to really indicate tornadic activity there. Yeah, so this is another good picture right here. I think, where did he say this was from? Jose sent this in from, I'm assuming, Auburn, Kentucky. Another kind of mothership look there, if you will. But if you look at all this right here, this is Scud that you see below this. A lot of folks will confuse these for funnel clouds. This is not funnel clouds. When you see a funnel cloud, you will know. This is Scud, what we call Scud right here. This basically tells us that a storm is rotating a little bit, but it's pretty much met its maximum potential. But again, that's an impressive picture, Jose. Oh my goodness, look at that. And these storms will look very photogenic. They will look very crazy, almost look like a UFO mothership, if you will, because they are severe. And a lot of them look at the structure here. So, I mean, there's really good structure there as well. But a lot of this kind of spotty cloud that you're seeing below the mothership there, that is called Scud. Basically, it indicates rotating storm, but that it's kind of met its potential. Its max potential, if you will. Yeah, we're keeping an eye on it, Kara. Yeah, that was a really cool picture there, Jose. Thank you very much for that, my friend. Think we have anything for Sunday when the system goes out? No, just some cold rain. Maybe some backsides. Sorry if I'm stretching. I'm tired, guys. Oh Lord, this has been exhausting. Maybe some backside snow flurries for Sunday night, if you can even believe that. But no, don't really see any severe risk tomorrow. Matter of fact, I don't think we really have a risk posted for tomorrow. We may have a marginal. Yeah, we have a marginal for far eastern Kentucky. There's no really, but so tomorrow you won't see my face too much. Tomorrow you won't see my face too much because I'm probably going to go around the counties with some emergency folks, try to help them coordinate things for you guys, um, and get some things rolling. Also, I kind of just want to see for myself firsthand what's really going on out there. Because it's one thing to sit behind the desk and do all this. We do have a trainer warning down here in Tennessee, by the way. Is that going to Bellevue? Oh, our graphics designer lives in Bellevue, Tennessee. No. Let me just take it. I want to take a look at this real quickly just for my... Man. Okay, so we're just issuing warnings today, just to issue. Okay, all right. Flash freeze? Oh no, we're not talking about that level of code. No, not at all. No flash freezing. Again, no active warnings in the state right at this time, but I'm going to stick here live with you. Watch this stuff from Tennessee come in. Yeah, no threat for Georgetown. No threat if you're not in that watch area tonight, folks. Correct. No chance in Lexington either. Tornado Sounders went off earlier in Elkton, Kentucky. There was really no reason for that. Tasha, and I hope I'm saying your name correctly. Thank you very much for your kind words there. I appreciate that, my friend. I have they just keep making new accounts. They just keep making new accounts, guys. See, on Facebook, I can IP ban people, so it means even if you make a new account, you can't come back in here. But YouTube doesn't have that. I don't really cover Tennessee, but it looks like there's a tornado warning right there at the moment. You're still in that watch, Austin, until 9 p.m. Central Time, my friend. You know what's crazy about that guy on YouTube for the YouTube chat there? It's probably a grown man doing that. I think a week before it gets to Tompkinsville. It's going to be really close. I think that's probably about the time where they begin the weekend. It's going to be really close. Tracy, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Josh, thank you for your kind words as well, my friend. Clinton, thank you very much as well. This watch has been updated. I want to see what this update's for. 60-mile-per-hour wind gust, possible tag on it. Let's check in and see the velocities down here in Tennessee real quickly. Oh, wait. Do you guys want to watch this on the Hazcam as it's coming in? We have a Hazcam right here. We can watch this tornado warning storm come right into it. Oh, my goodness, we can watch this. There's no severe threat at the moment in Kentucky, just generally strong thunderstorms at the moment. I'll let you guys know if that changes, but I want to see this storm come in. Are you serious? Why is this camera pointed at a... Oh, my goodness, of course, dude. Are we serious right now? What is this camera? Sometimes you just gotta giggle at stuff. I really wanted to see that cell come in, and I open a camera and I'm looking at a bird in front. Are you serious right now? I really wanted to see this cell come in. What am I looking at? What is this? Who is this? It's a rooster. Yeah, yeah. I just. Oh my goodness, man! You can't make that up. I really wanted to see that cell because it would have been a perfect. I mean, look where the camera's at for the main rotation there. It would have been perfect. Oh my! No threat in Pikeville. Yeah, Aaron. I mean, what is the point of it though? Like, I'm just trying to see the vision for this. Maybe they have like a certain thing that they have set up for that. Maybe they have a pond watching community. I don't know, but by the way, these cameras are not cheap. I know how much they are because we're gonna get some going. I can't talk about it too much, but they're not cheap. So you spend that much money. What am I watching? Okay. All right. Well, that really stinks. That would have been a perfect intercept on the camera. Oh man. Oh man. Again, no threat in Pikeville tonight. To make sure I want to steal that rooster. Yeah, that's the most expensive security I've seen in a while. Yeah, I probably wouldn't go to a concert tonight in Bowling Green. It's not going to be that pleasant. Oh man. Yeah, you know what? Actually, we'll still be able to. Obviously, I don't think we're going to see. We can't see the sky, But I'll come back. Wait, did the camera get taken out? Doesn't really look like the water's moving to me. Oh no, there it goes. Let me refresh this. I mean, we'll still be able to see the storm. There it goes. We'll still be able to see the storm, but obviously we're not going to be able to see the cloud deck. Yeah, Kelly, I don't really see a severe threat for you over there in Western Kentucky today. Bigfoot cam? Maybe. How the Centerville camera? Yeah, that's probably going to be too far away. And that camera just got taken out, I think. Let's see. Yeah. I think they've had like 80, 90 mile per hour winds go through there, though, so camera probably just a little bit off surface right now. Are there any other good storm? Wow. This is it? Didn't they have a moderate risk out today? Well, that's not really looking like much. Again, for those of you that are just now tuning in here, just to touch base once again, because I know we're seeing some new faces coming in here. So we do have a tornado watch out for in the people in the pink areas. Once again, only real threat tonight is in this pink area. And even if you are in that tornado watch, the greatest threat for you is going to be damaging wind gust. Very, very low wind tornado risk. And even if you do see that tornado risk, it's likely going to be a quick, brief spin up. Again, very, very, very low wind threats tonight, guys. Again, outside of this pink area, we really do not see a severe risk. You will still obviously see strong and loud thunder showers, but no real severe risk. And right now in Kentucky, yes, storms are loud. They look crazy, but no severe warnings at this time. Well, this will be our concert now. Oh, Lord. I got you, Tim. Donnie, the max wind right now, if you see a tornado, according to the National Weather Service, the max wind would be 95 mile per hour. That is an EF0 on the border of EF1. So, again, a very weak spin up if you even do see one tonight. Yes, Melissa, like I mentioned, you are under a tornado watch in that pink area, but again, the main risk being damaging winds. Yeah, you're right. But I always forget the Mesonet has cameras. I don't even know how you see them on here. Hmm. No, again, only threats in that pink area, guys. Again, for like places like Harrisburg, someone has just asked about. Do not see one there. I have no idea how to pronounce that. I can say Kowalski. Thank you for your $5 donation on YouTube. I appreciate that, my friend. All right, I'm gonna pause the backyard questions again, folks, because I feel like we've exhausted that. If you need to see that information, the Tornado Watch area map has been posted on our Twitter and Facebook. You can go look at that. If you're not on that or not highlighted there, again, that watch is not for you. The risk is not for you tonight. No, Vivian. Once again, not in that severe risk tonight. And we don't see a severe risk at all for anyone in Kentucky tomorrow. That's a very simple answer there for a lot of folks. I'm putting a piece of gum in. How long will all this last? The severe threat goes until technically 9 p.m. Central Time, but the rain threat goes all the way until tomorrow, basically afternoon. Yes, Caitlin, I'm not really seeing any rotation. Just being very blunt with you. I don't know what other people are posting, but that this is not rotating. This is not a rotating line. I mean, you guys can see it for yourself. This is not rotating at all. What in the world? And this is example number one why you should never look at this. This is called NATO Cast. It's getting very popular on Twitter. It has a 15% chance at a significant tornado in southern Kentucky. You guys can see right now. Like, again, this just proves to you guys, be careful what you're looking at. Be careful what you're looking at. Okay, I made a tweet on X there just to clear up some of the confusion there. Yes, DGM, once again, you're not in that watch area, not at risk tonight. Yeah, Justin, pretty much. And I want to watch this freaking tornado warning cell in Tennessee, and I got a freaking rooster in a pond. Oh wait, not like the greatest idea to just throw your license plates right in the middle of a camera that anyone in the world can access. Probably not the smartest thing I've ever seen in my life. But hey, to each their own. Yeah, just kind of, since we have a moment here, no severe storms in Kentucky right now. Just want to kind of put the watch back up for just a second here. Again, if you are in pink, you have a severe risk tonight, mainly going to be for damaging winds. There is a low end tornado risk for a quick, brief spin up, but that's the maximum there. If you are not in pink and do not see a bigger city associated with you in pink, you do not have a severe risk tonight. Pretty much, Jason. Pretty much. What did you say, Tim? You're good, Tim. Yeah, the damage you went threat is there in Bowling Green right now, but this is not even a severe warning cell in Bowling Green. Again, the watch area is in pink there, folks. That is the only area where we expect to see a low end severe risk tonight. Again, that goes till 9 p.m. Central Time. And again, that's going to be mainly for damaging winds. If a tornado is even seen, it would be a quick, brief spin up. I'm just messaging with our team real quickly. Yellow boxes in Tennessee, those are severe thunderstorm warning. Sorry about that. When you say tonight, does that include? No, it only goes till 9 p.m. Central Time. That's when the watch goes to. Mason, where are you at? Where you? Mason, let me know where you're located at, and I'll answer that question for you. Sorry, I'm messaging our team real quick. I promise I'm not playing any games or anything. Radar indicated rotation near Dixon, Tennessee. Yeah, I've been keeping an eye on it. I was trying to look at it from the camera here, but when I pull up the camera, this is what I get. So that's what I get right now. So again, looks like the main threat right now is below the Kentucky border there. I'm going to stay live here with you guys just again keep a watch on things for you. Make sure you guys can stay calm, cool and collected. But again, even on the radar here, I am seeing some upticks up to maybe 50, 55 mile per hour wind gusts and Bowling Green to Woodburn. Again, down here toward Plano to Woodburn, maybe even over toward Alvaton here soon. Maybe some broad upper level rotation once again, indicating damaging winds. I'm just not seeing any surface based rotation at all. I don't see any correlation drops. Again, we have a line of correlation drops, again, indicating a downburst of winds. Everything right now on radar is indicating downburst winds. And again, the reason we're not looking at everywhere else in Kentucky right now, kind of why you only see these areas on your screen, again, there's no real risk everywhere else in Kentucky. There's no real risk. Yeah, Amy, this storm line's not really moving all that fast altogether anyway. About 45 to 50 mile per hour. Here, someone just asked. I'll show it again here real quickly. Here is your rainfall totals as of 3 p.m. Eastern time. Again, just just an incredible. You guys called me crazy, but hey, listen, dude, incredible amounts of rainfall, and we expect from this line that's coming in now an additional 2 to 3 inches of rain, at least for a lot of folks in Kentucky, and again, maybe be even upwards of 4 inches by tomorrow morning. So. Places like down there in southwest Kentucky, where you see that 13.3 inches down there, they can make a run at 17, maybe even 18 inches or so. And that's just, I mean, again, to put that in some sort of perspective, some context for you, if you translate that to snow, that's roughly 180 inches of snowfall. That's how much liquid this is. It's a lot of rain, folks. Yeah, Caitlin, those are moving very fast, and then they eventually completely stopped. Muhlenberg, yeah, Mason, the risk is very, very low, my friend. Getting loud here in BG, yeah, you got a lot of lightning going on down there. Actually, matter of fact, I'm only seeing one lightning strike. You might be hearing the downburst winds more than anything, and the heavier rainfall. Okay. Can't thank you enough for what you do for us. That's what we're here for. Well, where are these storms moving? Mainly east, northeast. You can kind of follow the polygons there. Check out your messenger. I sent you a video of the way it looks. I'm in Brownsville, Kentucky. This is above Bowling Green and Brownsville. Okay. Who's that? I done lost the name. Oh my god. Okay, Tiff. There we go. By the way, if you send me something on the messenger there, I'm probably going to show it on the broadcast. Just to let you guys know. Don't get mad at me.
So this, I'm in Brownsville, Kentucky, but this kind of shows you towards Bowling Green
Wow.
where the storms are.
That is a crazy looking shelf right there. Again, these are going to be some. Hey, listen. What the world about to see right there? Are we using Dish in 2025? Tiff, if you don't go get YouTube TV, I'm just playing with you. I'm just trying to keep it light in here. Wow, that is a massive wall cloud. Look how long that thing is. I gotta text Mike real quick. What does a wall cloud mean? Basically indicates a rotating storm above the surface or at the surface, but at this point, it's above the surface.
So
Look at
I'm
this
in
video here.
Brownsville,
All right, I'm going to go through it here. Sorry, I was messaging my team.
kind of shows you.
I can't blow it up anymore, folks. This messenger doesn't allow me to do that. See, I've tried everything here. Look how long that thing is, though. And you said you're near Brownsville, Tiff? Yes, Christy, Hardin County's good. 8 towns just strong thunderstorms. No severe risk. Just fiber internet? Yeah, true enough, true enough. I just had to make a joke real quick. My grandparents, we still have like 3 satellite towers on top of our house. Thank you for that video, by the way. I think Jesse sent something in of that wall cloud from Russellville Road. A lot of scud on that. A lot of scud on that cloud there. Lindsay sent something in as well. Oh, that was Russellville Road. Jesse sent something in from... They just said Kentucky. Okay, lots of scud on that one there, too. You know what this reminds me of? I can't remember exactly, but it was in April or May of last year, where we had so many. We were actually projecting a mini tornado outbreak. It didn't happen, thank God. But there were so many storms that were very close to producing that just never really got rooted. And this is kind of what you guys' pictures are reminding me of right now. Yeah, Kowalski, you can have a desktop application or browser-based. This is from Warren County and Edmonton line. So you guys are sending a lot of pictures in. By the way, I'm going to show these on broadcast. Don't get mad at me here. Yeah, so you can see right here, all these little pockets that you're seeing. A lot of folks will confuse these for funnel clouds. This is scud. I'm going to check back in on the radar real quickly just for a second. Okay, yeah, we're still good. Oh, look at that. Just a wall. Just a wall of winds. It's probably quite loud there, isn't it? It's from Russellville. Oh, a sideways photo. Yeah, same thing we pretty much see. Thank you, Andrew. From Amy here. Yeah, still more scud involved with a lot of this. Holly sending in 2 pictures from Harley Davidson and BG. Wait, what is this? Wait, hold on. I missed this. My son Titan is a big fan and drew this for you today while watching one of your live streams. Oh my god, that's the coolest thing I've ever seen in my life. Thank you, Titan. I'm going to save that. That is so cool. Thank you. Wow, that's so well done. I'm sorry I missed that again, guys. We get so many messages, it's hard to see every single one come through. But again, thank you to Titan. That was so cool. Make it your cover photo. I might do that for a little bit. I'll have to see if it fits. North Bowling Green. Looks like the wall cloud's getting messier now, which indicates that it could be weakening. Let me check the radar real quickly just to make sure we're still good. But by the way, guys, yeah, we're still good. I don't really see a warning to be necessary on that. I think what are we measuring here? Yeah. Yeah, looking at maybe 45 to 55 mile per hour wind gusts along that line there. I don't really see a warning being necessary on that. From Regina and Bowling Green as well. From Jeannie, hope I'm saying that correctly, in Franklin. Yeah, lots of scud on these. Lots of bubblies. Lots of bubblies. Mandy sent a video in from Bowling Green, South Warren County. I hate that I can't blow these videos up, man. It really irritates me.
Wow, that's some heavy shit.
Looks like a broken wall on that backside there. All right, we'll take a break from the pictures here in just a second. Look, so you kind of see these clouds that are kind of sticking down below this. It's called Scud there. From Alvaton, from Jesse. Yeah. Nice little mothership right there. Thank you guys for all your pictures and videos, by the way. Helps to see what's actually going on down there. Lindsay, it's going to be hard to see. I think these storms in Tennessee will weaken a little bit by the time they get to Kentucky. Again, you can already see we've dropped a lot of warnings on it down there in Tennessee. We only have that one big warning now. All right. No, Louisville's not under that watch. Break with strong thunderstorm activity, but nothing severe there right now. Horizontal rain in Bowling Green. Yeah, those winds are probably about 55 miles per hour right now. When's the next big severe weather event like this? Again, I don't really see any type of really big event over the next couple of weeks. And again, I don't look more than a couple of weeks out, folks. Was the watch in Muhlenberg canceled for me? It's not popping up for me. Looks like they did trim it down a little bit. I don't know if it's been canceled or not. It's definitely trimmed down, because didn't it originally include Murray, Kentucky? Let me see, just to make sure. Yes, it did. Yes, it has been trimmed down a little bit. Looks like we're already starting to see the trim down occurring here, folks. Again, telling you guys, this is not a high ceiling event here. This is a very borderline watch. It probably should have been a severe thunderstorm watch. Again, everything we've been saying for the last hour, you're kind of seeing it come true right now. Again, very, very borderline at most here. I think damaging winds are your main priority here. Very, very, very low wind tornado risk. And if you do see one, it'll be very weak. Want to reiterate once more, I do not see this being expanded. Matter of fact, we're already seeing it trimmed down. So this is where your current watch is right now. Just kind of zooming in here. If you do not see your name associated with this watch, no severe risk. Charlotte, no severe risk. You're not in pink. Oh, loud thunder here. Have a little lightning strike? I do. Over here toward Meade County. Again, in pink, the only real risk for severe weather tonight, and we're already seeing that watch being trimmed off. Do we have a cap in place? A little bit, yeah. Not crazy, but just enough to keep the storms at bay. And this is the same thing we saw last night. This is why I never really thought we saw a big risk tonight, folks. Again, a lot of folks look at thermodynamics and all those good things, but they fail to look at some of the potential fail modes of things. And a big fail mode on an event like this, when you have this much rainfall, is a capping inversion. Yes, very, very slim. Very, very slim. So we don't need to put our Crocs in sport mode. Nope, not tonight. Yeah, strong thunderstorm activity outside of this zone, and even in this zone, nothing severe at the moment just yet anyway. Liza, this is Weatherwise, weatherwise.app. No, and again, the red only indicates heavier rainfalls, guys. So cap equals good. Yeah, capping inversion, it's sometimes nicknamed as a cap, is something that is called negative energy, something to help prevent storms from occurring or prevent them from reaching their ceiling. Tip, those are called shelf clouds. Gotcha, Teresa. So again, if you do not see your name in pink or purple, whatever color you want to call that, I call it purple. Some of y'all call it pink, whatever it might be. Again, a that is where the watch is. That's where the only real severe risk is tonight. Do not see this being expanded. Matter of fact, we're already seeing it being trimmed down. And again, the main risk, even in this watch, is damaging winds. Your opinion on Fountain Run? Exactly everything I just said right there. I got you, Harrison. I'll take a look at it, my friend. My eye is twitching. Why does your eye twitch? Yeah, it's a nice looking shelf cloud there. Hydrate, maybe. Yeah, time frame anywhere is between now and again, storms will continue to go until about 6 to 7 a.m. tomorrow. Tired, stress. Oh yeah, that probably explains it too. Yeah, I cannot wait. I'm probably going to sleep really good tonight. Again, I just don't really see anything. Matter of fact, if I keep continuing to not see anything, we're probably going to end this broadcast soon. Because it's just I'm just not seeing a whole lot right now. Even this storm line here that's approaching Bowling Green right now, or in Bowling Green right now, it appears to be on the weakening trend. Yeah, I was just about to say that because that's why I was checking all the radars there. I did see a little bit of a peak up there toward Brownsville. And again, this is for winds. Yep, right there. I thought I saw that out of the corner of my eye there. Yeah, nice wind gust on going here. Very nice wind gust. About just above severe levels, about 62-mile-per-hour wind gust. Again, this is going to be from northern Warren out to Brownsville, Smiths Grove, Cave City, Horse Cave, Mumfordville. Again, this is going to be for 60-mile-per-hour wind gust. No hail, no tornado tag on it. Just purely for 60-mile-per-hour wind gust over Mammoth Cave National Park to Brownsville, Smiths Grove, Cave City, Horse Cave, Mumfordville, Bonneville. Will it be like this all night? No. So if you're down there in that severe watch, it will not be severe all night. We will see generally strong thunder showers all night, though. Wait. Oh, my goodness. We can see this. Okay, LaRue County people. LaRue County people, this is your time to shine. Where is this? I need to see. It's your time to shine, LaRue County people. I need to face this camera down to the southwest here. In a second. I'm getting to the right camera. Next camera, please. Yeah, Kowalski, it's strong winds coming in there. Okay, where is this? Where is this camera right here faced? This is faced to the I'm looking north right now, right? That is the industrial park. Okay, which way was that camera faced, Pamela? The one on Industrial Park. So we can see the storm come in. Yeah, I know where these cameras are. I just don't know which way they're faced. I'm not as familiar with LaRue County as, of course, you guys are. I believe this was north, right? The South Lincoln Boulevard. I'm looking at the McDonald's here. This is south? Okay. We may be able to see the storm come in. And what we're looking for right now is where you see that little radar snippet right there. We're trying to look to the south here from Hodgeville, see if we can see these storms come in. Thank you, Brad. Turn right. I'm facing E-Town. What's going on in Bowling Green? Strong to severe levels of thunderstorms on just north of Bowling Green now. The one with McDonald's is facing south. Okay. So we probably need to go southwest. I don't know if we're gonna be able to see it though, because obviously the rain's gonna make it very foggy. But at least we're on the right track there. Okay, so we'll keep that on that camera for now. We'll come back to that if we may be able to see it down in the future. Thank you, LaRue County friends, for helping me with that. All right, again, if you are just not tuning in here, we do have a severe thunderstorm warning for Brownsville to Smiths Grove to Horse Cave, Cave City, Park City, Mumfordville, again for 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. No tornado possible tag on it, and no hail tag on it. Again, purely for wind gust. You can see it right there. Yeah, looking like some very decent winds. Probably 40 plus, let's see here, 40 plus about 20 up, so about 62-mile-per-hour wind gusts right now. About 62 mile per hour at the moment in Brownsville, heading toward Mumfordville, Horse Cave, and Cave City. That is due south. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Benani. Just general thunderstorms, Donnie, after 9 p.m. You have a severe warning just to the south of the border there for Tennessee. We'll keep an eye on that area as well. I didn't realize I was still on the... Sorry about that. Sorry about that, folks. The crazy in Litchfield. Yeah, lots of rain here, folks. Lots of rain with these deeper reds that you're seeing. That's heavier rainfalls. Matter of fact, I might... Or one of those cameras, we could point that camera west too. It's here, south, north. I don't know if we can. The radar tower's gonna, or the tower's gonna be in the way. That Industrial Parkway camera, was that pointed west by chance? Does anyone know? At this point, I'm about to show it here in just a second. I'm about to show it here in just a second. Because we might point this west toward Litchfield to see that storm come in. Which way is this camera facing? I can't change this one, but hopefully it's facing west already. Yeah, Ashley, and it's not going to stop for a while. Any rotation in Brownsville? No rotation, but there is a downburst of 60-mile-per-hour wind gust. Yeah, they are. By the way, this is courtesy of, I know it says has cams up there, but it's courtesy of Telecast Communications. Again, very good internet company as well. Brightest town left is the McDonald's. Gotcha. Where is this one focused? On Industrial Parkway. You're looking at those two, I guess, factories maybe, or whatever those buildings are. Litchfield should be straight beyond the building to the right. Okay, great. So we're going to be able to see this storm come in from Litchfield right now. So what you're seeing in Litchfield, as it approaches Hardin County and Hodgenville, we're going to be able to see this storm come in. Okay, Steve, I got you. No rotation concern at the moment. Go back to the main screen here. We'll wait for that to get a little bit closer. Oh, Bo called me. I'll text Cam real quick. Let him know we're about to see a storm. Just texting our camera guy real quickly. I still think it's so ironic that his name is Cam as well. Saronio, thank you for your $20 donation, by the way. Hope I'm saying the name correctly. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. And Shimura, thank you for your $25 donation as well, my friend. Sorry, I was catching up on seeing if people need any Any of our partners need any help real quickly? Okay. Litchfield is rough right now. Yeah, lots of lightning on going there. Let me see those wind gusts there. Some decent wind gusts. Nothing too insanely crazy. The best wind gust is definitely in that yellow box that you see there. Definitely in that yellow box that you see right there. Yeah, I'll check on it here in a second, Jasmine. Ooh, tornado warning for Nashville. You ever want to see a big city in a tornado warning? Is this observed or something? No, it's radar indicated. Doesn't look like anything too incredibly crazy there. They do have a bit of a correlation drop, so this might be something. We'll keep an eye on that, of course. Again, that may look a lot different by the time it gets into Kentucky, folks. Again, we do have a severe warning for Mumfordville to Horse Cave to Brownsville, Cave City. Again, some 60-mile-per-hour wind gust ongoing there. I'm going to put my phone on charge real quickly before the storm gets to our area. Just make sure I don't lose my juice too much there. A lot of rain in McDaniels. Yeah, there's lots of rain going on. Those are warehouses. Okay. West of Nashville. Yeah, we don't really cover Tennessee. We cover Kentucky only. So, but I will take brief looks down there. Looks like there's a slight correlation drop down there, but it didn't look like anything too insanely crazy. Any hell core? A little bitty hell core right here for Brownsville. Maybe some very like pea-sized tail coming down with that. Just to the east of Brownsville. Over Mammoth Cave National Park right now, going toward Mumfordville. Greg, yeah, this is really the only round I'm really expecting for severe weather. Again, I think everything else is going to be generally just strong thunderstorms. Oh, okay. I got you. Live came in Nashville. That wind is crazy. I bet it is down there. I bet it is down there. They have better mixing of all the ingredients down there. Text my wife real quickly. Oh. Sorry, my wife was texting me pictures of our son. So I had to look at him real quickly. He's so dang cute, man. He's so dang cute, man. It's pouring like crazy here in Grayson County, close to Wax, Kentucky. Grayson County, close. Yeah, look at that big, deep red right there. Lots of heavy rainfall there. Again, folks, please review our post on Facebook and Twitter to know if you're in that watch tonight. Again, if you're not in that watch, no severe risk, really. Yeah, he is. Do you guys want to see him here soon? Before he goes to bed? Oh, it's only 5:50. I'm thinking it's later. Oh my goodness. Whew. He's so cute, man. I know I'm biased, but man, he's cute. How's Radcliffe looking? Just generally strong thunder showers. Lots of lightning. How's Western Kentucky tonight? Again, generally strong thunder showers. No real severe risk. Okay, I got you, Taryn. Again, from Madisonville, again, we're looking at generally strong thunder showers. No real severe risk. This has now gone tornado warning just south of the Kentucky-Tennessee border. And maybe a little bit of rotation there. Not anything too crazy unless it's been confirmed. Okay, this is a confirmed tornado, so this is observed. This doesn't look like anything too crazy on the radar here. But this is a confirmed tornado from the emergency management down there. And again, this is just south of the Kentucky and Tennessee border. We'll come back to that when it gets a little bit closer to the... if this does continue, it would be toward Fountain Run, Kentucky. Again, that's a big if on if that continues. I got you, Steve. Got you, Pamela. Thank you very much. Yes, of course. Okay. I am from Hardin County, Kentucky. Hyper again, just generally strong thunderstorms, my friend. Glasgow again in that watch till 9 p.m. Central Time. I'm going to pause the backyard questions here for a little bit again, folks. Very nice wall of winds continues to push toward Mumfordville along the I-65 corridor here, Horse Cave, Cave City. Right now, currently in Big Windy Cub Run B. Again, very nice wall of winds there on the northern side of that cell. I wonder if we can start to see this storm approaching. It's getting closer. I got you, Josh. I mean, Edmonton, yeah, I mean, that's a long time away. This is probably going to go just to the south of Edmonton. But we'll keep an eye on it for you folks. We'll let you guys know if there's any immediate threats from this cell down here. We'll let you know. I want to see this Nashville tornado warning just again. Real quickly. Not really seeing a whole lot there. Has this been confirmed yet? No, this is still radar indicated. Alright, this is looking more and more like a potential spin up. This one just to the south of the Kentucky and Tennessee border. Not seeing a whole lot of evidence there, but there is that decent potential, and it has been confirmed. By the way, it has been confirmed. Caitlin, I'm keeping an eye on them for you. I'm keeping an eye on them for you. Keep it away from Columbia. I'll try. Again, outside of that watch area tonight, just generally strong thunder showers. Again, maybe some brief wind gust, but again, generally strong thunder showers outside of that watch area. If you do not know where that watch area is at tonight, it's posted on our Twitter and Facebook, so you can go take a look at that. Again, just generally strong thunder showers outside of that watch area tonight. Storming in Cave City right now, that is going to be for 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts there. And once again, that does look like it's more toward Mumfordville and Bonneville. Those heavier winds. I can move the radar with my arrows? What the world? Okay. Just accidentally figured that out. No, Cheyenne. Clouds look amazing. Yeah, very photogenic storms tonight. Very photogenic storms tonight. Especially for that southern half of the Kentucky area. Like, there's the warnings beginning to pop off now down there toward Mississippi, Tennessee. It's still just radar indicated rotation in Nashville and Hendersonville. I can hear in Clarkson, Wax, near Litchfield. Yeah, very heavy rainfall. Very, very heavy rainfall. Lots of lightning, too. Looks like we're about to get a lot of lightning in Hardin County here soon as well. Again, still below severe levels. Park County, once again, 60-mile-per-hour wind gust ongoing down there for western Hart, northeastern Warren, north central Barron, and Edmonson counties. Again, more so specifically from Lone Star to Bonneville, Mumfordville, Horse Cave, Cub Run, Big Windy, and B. Again, that's where your bulk of it's located right now. Start to see that storm in the distance out there. Just got a tornado watch for Hart County. I believe you've been in that. Oh, it looks like they extended it. What? Again, a new tornado watch does go for Campbellsville, Greensburg, Columbia, Liberty, Jamestown, Horse Cave. Again, for this line, again, I just think it's more of a severe thunderstorm watch, guys. I just do have a severe thunderstorm warning now for Scottsville and Franklin, mainly for this cell down here. Again, going to be for 60-mile-per-hour wind gust, 1-inch diameter hail, tornado possible tag on it as well. Again, guys, I will let you guys know which areas are under immediate impact. I will let you guys know. Need to get this new watch out real quickly. Wait just a second to get this watch out. Turn the radar back on here for you guys. Again, new watch has been issued. I'm going to get this posted out to our pages real quickly. Okay, it's been posted on Twitter now. Let's go over here to Facebook and get it posted out to our Facebook page as well. On Facebook and Twitter now. So if you want to see that watch, scroll in and zoom in and do all those good things. It's on our Twitter and Facebook for you guys to view there. BG, just strong thunder showers. This watch up here for Central Kentucky has been slimmed off a little bit. Again, continues to be for 60-mile-per-hour wind gust. Mainly for the I-65 line there from Mumfordville to Horse Cave to Cave City to Bonneville. Scottsville and Franklin, you still got a warning there as well for a tornado possible. 1-inch diameter hail and 60-mile-per-hour wind gust in that area. Will Fountain Run be under a warning? Again, we'll have to wait to see if it's expanded, folks. I don't hypothesize on warnings. Yes, I just posted the new tornado watch out to our pages. You can go look at those maps there, Twitter and Facebook, and see if you're under that tornado watch. I do not see a tornado warning right now. Let me go just make sure. Yeah, there's no tornado warnings active in Kentucky. No. No tornado warnings active in Kentucky, folks. You can see it right here. There's no purple boxes. Just yellow boxes. Franklin, Kentucky, again, you got that severe thunderstorm warning there for 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. again, if you're not in that watch area, don't really expect a severe risk for you. Kind of surprised they expanded that out, but it is what it is. I'm kind of done guessing on that for now because those decisions are not up to me. I just kind of go off of what they're going with the watches there, so on and so forth. No, the watch will not expand to Elizabethtown. That line's already in your area. Well, it died down as it passes I-65. It should start to die down here in the next hour and a half or so. Any idea when these storms will reach Moorhead? Once again, probably a few hours for you. Pretty far east. Same thing for West Liberty. Whoever was asking about that. Yeah, Horse Cave, that's a very strong thunderstorm there with lots of lightning and severe level winds. Sirens were going off in Scottsville. I'm not really sure why there's no tornado warning there now. Now, the severe thunderstorm warning does have a tornado possible tag on it, as you see there in the top right. But again, we're keeping an eye on that at the moment. Tompkinsville, you do not need to be in a safe place yet. I will let you know when. No one's in an all clear yet. Towers out in Brownsville. Yeah, you guys had some nice wind gusts there. Which option was sold debris signatures? Correlation coefficient. But again, it needs to be in a nice little ball. Let me see if I can find an example for you. No, those not really good examples for you, unfortunately. Goodness, I just want to click the radar. Oh my goodness. Thank you. Destiny, again, I cannot forecast a tornado warning being there. Again, we'll wait and see if it's expanded. Right now, it's a severe thunderstorm warning. I will let you know, Tim. Yes, pretty much, Taryn. Yes, Sarah. Alexis, I don't know. We don't cover Tennessee, my friend. I don't even know where that's at. You want to say thank you to everyone that's sharing the broadcast on Facebook. I thank you guys a lot for helping us to spread the information out, helping to keep folks safe and informed. Thank you guys again very much for all the shares, the likes, all your comments, all the new followers and subscribers. Of course, all that good stuff. Thank you guys very much for all of your help with that. Starting to see that storm get a little bit closer to that Hodgenville camera. Again, this is the one coming in from Litchfield going into Hardin County right now. That storm is getting closer to that camera there. Campbellsville is in that watch. Again, the main threat to me is damaging wind gusts. Franklin's in a severe thunderstorm watch or a severe thunderstorm warning right now, but it looks like the worst of it's past you at the moment. Yeah, Donald, some very impressive rainfall rates right now. I can hear outside my window right now too. Hey, I appreciate that, my friend. Thank you very much. Again, Car Guy, we will let you guys know if that tornado warning is expanded into Scottsville. Right now, it is currently not. Don't really see a whole lot of evidence for it there. Yes, Loria, we can see your text. Sonora, Kentucky, just strong thunderstorms right now. Goodness. Move that message. The scammers have found the live broadcast feeds. Yeah, lots of lightning out there, folks. You're going to hear a lot of thunder. No one's all clear, guys. Once again, no one is all clear. You're going to continue to see generally strong thunder showers through about 6 a.m. That will be correct, Chelsea. That's going to be all you see tonight. Just heavier rains and some thunder. There is no tornado heading toward Bowling Green. I've been keeping an eye on the wind fields. That looks a little bit too messy. It might be a little bit of rotation there, but again, I think it looks a little bit too messy. It's not very clean, not very organized. And when you go to radar, that's even closer. It doesn't look really like there's any real rotation going on there. Yes, Chloe, we got that posted out, my friend. Okay, my sis says there's a tornado. Again, I repeat, there's not a tornado. You don't have to go to the basement. Again, guys, there's no tornado in Bowling Green. There's just not. It's just a strong thunder shower. Taryn, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Ricky, thank you. Yes, Chloe. Yep, heavy thunder showers on Fort Knox. No chance of tornadoes in Georgetown, no. Oh, wow. Sorry, I'm catching up on some of these reports real quickly. Okay. Specifics on Bowling Green, just generally strong thunder showers right now. I got you, Chloe. Is there any more severe weather expected throughout the night? No, mainly just this line. Mainly just this line here. Again, going to continue to see strong thunder showers throughout way into tomorrow. But again, just pretty much just this main line here is kind of your strongest front. After that, you kind of see the temperatures really drop. Again, promoting a non-severe threat. Scottsville, severe thunderstorm warning does exist there for 60-mile-per-hour wind gust and some quarter-sized hail. There is a tornado possible tag on it as well. Yes, again, all this is moving east-northeast. So yes, the cell that's in Scottsville or just the west of Scottsville right now will head towards Scottsville. No, Brittany. Definitely not. Yes, Tiv, we've seen a lot of flooding pictures. A tornado watch means conditions are favorable. A tornado warning means it's actually happening. This tornado warning for the south of Scottsville, for south of Fountain Run, is going to be canceled and allowed to expire. So once again, just a severe thunderstorm warning for Scottsville and Franklin going toward Fountain Run. That tornado warning just to the south of you is going to be allowed to expire. The severe thunderstorm warning in central Kentucky is also going to be allowed to expire. And we can see that storm coming in now from our Hodgeville camera from Telecast Communications. And you can see it. I'll kind of zoom in a little bit right here. You can see that storm coming in right now. Again, heading into Hodgeville from the Telecast Communications camera there. Nice little shelf cloud with you. You can kind of see it just a little bit there. Looks like the lightning is really starting to tick up there as well. No, Brooke. You're going right through a tornado watch. You need to wait. If you're going to leave, you should have done a long time ago. Now you're probably going to have to wait until about midnight. Again, this is for that strong cell exiting Hardin County, heading into LaRue County right now. Again, that's the camera that we're watching there. Again, this is via Telecast Communications. Is the line weakening any? No, it's maintaining its strength. It's not weakening or strengthening. No, I do not know of an Eton camera, but we are working on that. You can see that little shelf starting to roll in now. Again, this is for Hodgenville. Again, just want to reiterate, for down here in Scottsville, we do still see that severe thunderstorm warning is active. But that tornado warning to your south is going to be allowed to expire. So again, just a strong, severe thunderstorm rolling into Scottsville right now, exiting Franklin, heading into Scottsville over the next 10 minutes or so. Again, on your camera right now is the strong storm heading into Hodgeville. Not severe warn, but lots of lightning and rain once again, of course, with that one. I'm checking around the radar right now, looking for any type of rotation or anything like that, but I'm not really seeing anything at the moment. Let's look down here into Tennessee. Yeah, even on the Tennessee tornado warning there, I'm not really seeing a whole lot. Has this been confirmed, or is it just indicated? So don't worry, even though you don't see the radar in great view there, I am keeping an eye on things. Again, that warning in Central Kentucky has been allowed to expire. The only warning that exists right now is for Scottsville, Kentucky. Everything else is just generally strong thunderstorms with, of course, some strong wind gusts, but not quite severe levels. And we're watching the storm roll right into Hodgeville. Again, this is not a severe warning cell, but this is a very strong cell on radar. The siren's going off on West Liberty? Yeah, I don't know what that's going off for. There's nothing there. Look at that shelf cloud roll right in. In Portland? I don't know where that's at. Again, guys, everywhere else in Kentucky, just generally strong thunderstorms right now. The only severe warning is for Scottsville. So to answer all of your questions very simply, generally strong thunderstorms right now everywhere else. Portland, Tennessee. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, that's why I didn't know where that was at. And the only warning right now is for Scottsville, Kentucky. Everything else right now is just a strong thunderstorm. Again, the camera that we're watching right now is in Hodgeville. Looking at that storm coming in there from the west. Update on Scottsville, still 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts with that storm there and some quarter-sized hail. Yeah, a lot of these storms are going to have some very nice, very photogenic, very scary-looking shelf clouds. Yes, this tornado warning is for south of Scottsville, but it's mainly going to be for this bulk of this line back all the way back here. So you still have an hour. So don't see that and get too scared. I think by the time it gets up towards Scottsville, it'll be a lot in a much weaker fashion. We do not have access to them in April. Maybe in a second, Josh. Oh, the camera stopped. There we go. You can see this camera starting to get rocked. Yeah, this is the camera that we can move, so let's go ahead and take a look. Flash flood warning is in effect for us. I gotta log in again. 1 second. Yeah, right now we do have one severe warning in Scottsville, Kentucky for 60-mile-per-hour wind gust. What we're looking at on the camera right now is Hodgenville, Kentucky, to see the storm coming in here. You can see the wind is kind of rocking this camera around. It's holding up pretty well. Right now I believe we're looking to the north, right, guys? Maybe some small hail bouncing off the camera there. There's your big wall right there. You can kind of see how it's got much darker. So if we go back over here to the right a little bit, see the difference there. Much darker on the left side there. And we do have flash flood warning starting to be issued once again. Look at all this rain. Oh my goodness. All right, we'll put that back for now. Get back to the radar here with you guys. So again, we do have one severe warning down here for Scottsville, Kentucky. You can see that strong storm rolling into Hodgenville and that little camera off to your left there on the left side of the screen. One severe warning though, so a very simple answer to everyone's questions right now. Everywhere else in Kentucky, just generally strong thunderstorms at the moment with lots of lightning and rain. We do have one severe warning down here for Scottsville, Kentucky. Okay, we're going to ban this car guy because, again, I'm going to reiterate one more time. There is not a tornado right now. We're going to go ahead and put that person in timeout for 30 minutes. Please do not spread false information in our chats. I'm trying to work on cleaning up all the communication, not adding to it. Elizabethtown, again, just strong thunderstorms, guys. Yeah, very heavy rainfalls. Very, very heavy rainfalls. And I'm just going to respond to some of these emergency questions real quickly from our partners. Okay. Yes, there is a tornado watch for Campbellsville. Once again, the damaging wind risk is the greatest threat. And again, that watch is for this line right here. Makes a big difference what it is. Yeah, again, there's not a tornado warning. You guys can see it right here. Individual outlets do not issue warnings. They are issued by the National Weather Service, not by individual outlets. In Scottsville, there is a severe thunderstorm warning. There is not a tornado warning. Yes, generally strong thunder showers everywhere else, folks. But again, down here in South Central Kentucky and Scottsville, we do see a severe thunderstorm warning. It's the only place. No, Jeremy. Look at how hard that rain is coming down in Hodgenville right now. My goodness. You can't even hardly tell there's a camera there. Or, I mean, a city there. Look at that. I gotta get that clipped up for Cam. After a while. Look at that. Look at that rain there. That's only going to increase that flash flood threat. You can hardly even see the city at this point. Again, there's a tornado warning down there in Tennessee. There's no warning in Kentucky for tornadic activity right now. I am keeping a loose eye on Tennessee though. Look at that rain. You can hardly tell there's a city there. That's some incredible rainfall rates. Thankfully, that's not a wider line. If that was a wider line, the flash flooding would be out of this world right now. Thankfully, this is a very narrow line. Again, general 2 to 3 inches of rain expected through tomorrow. I'll check the radar down here in Tennessee real quickly just to see what we have. Very nice wind gust occurring there. Very solid. Don't really see a whole lot of rotation. Is this radar indicated? This is still radar indicated rotation. This has not been confirmed. So for all the folks that keep saying this is confirmed, again, from the warning box, this has not been confirmed. Once it is, that update box, that warning box will update. Look at that camera from telecast in LaRue County. Look at that. That's the type of rain to make you pull over. Yeah, imagine driving 40, 50 mile per hour going through that. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Steve, that is some incredibly heavy rainfall. Again, Haley, this is the strongest line of storms here. But again, you guys can kind of see on the radar to yourself. Lots of rainfall still to go tonight, folks. Lots of rainfall still to go tonight behind this line. But you can see the big differences. Very strong, much weaker. This is pretty much the main threat tonight. This front edge of this line here. Oh my goodness, my dog is barking out there. I'll check to see if we see any rotation anywhere. I do not, but we might need a severe thunderstorm warning down here for Greensburg here soon. If that wind continues to strengthen up there. But no rotation. Let's check the storm down here towards Scottsville, Kentucky. No rotation there either. Again, no rotation anywhere in Kentucky right now. What is going on with my dog? Oh, here comes the thunder now. I was waiting for it. I'm seeing a lot of lightning strikes around my area, but I haven't heard any thunder, but now I just heard it. Again, the only warning we have active right now is for that Scottsville cell. That is a severe thunderstorm warning. But as for everyone else, just generally strong thunderstorms. I got you, Nisa. I'll check it out here in just a minute. You have lots of lightning out there. It's going to continue to thunder pretty much all night, folks. Yes, Bethany. Again, I know it's technically a tornado watch tonight, guys, but again, the damaging wind risk has been the primary risk. We have not even seen a tornado warning in Kentucky yet. Severe thunderstorm warning is going to be expanded out toward Tompkinsville, Fountain Run, and Summer Shade. Again, this is going to be for 60 mile per hour wind gust and 1 inch diameter hail mainly on it. There is a tornado possible tag. This is going to be for western Monroe, southeastern Allen, southern Barron, and southwestern Metcalfe counties in south central Kentucky. Again, it's going to be mainly for 60 mile per hour wind gust and quarter sized hail. As you can see there, the hazard 60 mile per hour wind gust and quarter sized hail. There is a tornado possible tag on it, but again, the main hazard 60 mile per hour wind gust, 1 inch diameter hail. I'm in Hardin County. Forever asked where I was located. April, you can send it to us on Facebook, Weather Now Kentucky, or Twitter, Weather Now Kentucky. Yeah, Wanda, the rain and everything should begin to subside by tomorrow, late morning, early afternoon. Yeah, Damon, the camera that we're looking at there does show some increasingly crazy rainfalls there. Elling and Roanoke, thank you for that report there. I'm going to check this line again. Not really seeing a whole lot with it right now. Looks like, let's go ahead and measure real quickly. 42, yeah, just below severe levels. Looks like about 53, 54 mile per hour wind gust right now. A part of this line just below severe levels, pretty much across that entire line there. The only severe warning we have right now is for Scottsville to Fountain Run to Tompkinsville, Kentucky. Again, mainly for 60 mile per hour wind gust and quarter-sized hail. Burkesville and Albany. Maybe again. I don't like to get into that game because the NWS is going to do what they do. But just know this is a severe warning cell to your west. Just keep an eye on it. In eastern Kentucky, just generally strong thunderstorms, no severe risk. Glasgow, strong thunderstorms coming into your area here soon. No severe warning on it. I can only imagine, Jesse. I can only imagine. I bet it is, CJ. There's a lot of rain out there. Brewer County, Hodgeville, generally strong thunderstorms the rest of the night. Yeah, rain totals. The rain totals from, let's go ahead and take a look at it. Rain totals as of 3 p.m., so as of about 3 hours ago. Here where your rainfall totals in, obviously it's probably a little bit higher now. But here where your rainfall totals as of 3 p.m. Eastern time. Yeah, Destiny, again, generally strong thunder showers, but not a real severe risk. Ian, in my opinion, no, but I think the watch still remains for you. Severe risk at Lebanon Junction, very, very, very low. About maybe 1%. Greensburg, strong thunderstorm activity ongoing there. Entering your area here very soon, not severe warned. We do have that warning from Scottsville to Fountain Run to Tompkinsville, again, mainly for 60 mile per hour wind gust, folks, and some quarter-sized hail there. Just want to take a look and make sure. Some broad upper level rotation just to the east of Scottsville right now. Again, keeping an eye on that. Broad upper level rotation usually indicates a little bit of hail and some damaging winds, and that's what the warning is for. Again, guys, the only real severe risk right now is down for the southern half of Kentucky. So someone asked about Glendale. Obviously, that hard line's already passed. You just generally strong thunderstorms the rest of the night. Still just kind of maintaining, Amy. It will weaken eventually, Ryan, but right now it's kind of maintaining its energy. It's not really strengthening or weakening. I can only imagine, Tabby. Damon, thank you for your $10 donation. I appreciate that, my friend. Thank you so much. Edmonton, Kentucky, again, strong thunderstorms in there in about an hour or so. And Danville, probably just strong thunderstorms are right on the edge of that. So again, strong thunderstorms pretty much all night long. Have they dropped any more counties from the tornado watch? No, probably not. I could check it though. Doesn't look like it. About Burkesville? I'm not really sure where Burkesville is. Give me a bigger city near you, and I could probably help answer that question for you, my friend. Yeah, I got it showing right there. It has not weakened yet, no. Ohio County, no severe risk, just strong thunderstorm activity. Strong thunderstorm activity, Master Scrain. John is just kind of maintaining his strength right now. Hasn't really strengthened or weakened at the moment. Burkesville is southeast of Edmonton. Oh, yeah, it does. Right there in front of my face. Sorry about that. Again, very little sleep here, folks. Been a long stretch with you guys here. Yeah, of course, that warning's to your west. Probably be there in about an hour and 15 minutes or so. No concern for tornadoes in Lexington. No. Really, the concern for tornadoes is quite low anyway. Yeah, tell me if you're in here. I'll check that out real quickly. If that works. Check something real quickly, guys. You still see the warning in the radar there on the bottom left portion of, or the middle left portion of your screen. But why did it just go back? Check something real quickly. Yes, just strong thunderstorms, Katie. Tornado headed to Bull County now. What's your question mark for, Anissa? We'll skip over that for now. I'll check that later on. WYMT weather, what about them? The live chat dead or not? It's updating. I was just busy doing something real quickly. This Lexington. No, none of these cameras are from Lexington. They're all from LaRue County. See pictures? No, I haven't had a moment to yet. No, Chastity. Marion County, generally strong thunderstorms. Don't really see too much of a severe risk. You are under a tornado watch there, but again, just not seeing a whole lot. It's like a nice wall of winds, but looks to be all just below severe levels. At 29 plus 29. What was that? Generally all below severe levels right now. Yeah. About 55 mile per hour winds, just a tick below severe level. across this entire line here. Only real severe warning right now is for Fountain Run to Tompkinsville to Summer Shade. Again, for 60-mile-per-hour wind gust and quarter-sized hail. 10. Thank you for the $5 donation. Live streaming is king. Not even God can save the MSM drama. What in the world? Love that you keep it real. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Correct, Brian. Edmonton, Kentucky, once again, that'll be at about an hour, hour and a half till it gets to, about an hour or so till it gets to you. That portion of the line will be generally strong with a 60-mile-per-hour wind gust possible. Will it miss Frankfurt? No, but again, strong thunder showers there, but no severe risk at Frankfurt. Thank you guys again for all the shares on the broadcast, all of you guys new followers, all the new subscribers. Thank you guys again. I appreciate you guys a whole lot. Again, just one severe thunderstorm warning in Kentucky right now. Again, for Tompkinsville to Fountain Run, Summer Shade, the bulk of the activity is just to the south there. Again, we'll continue to keep an eye on that. Just not seeing a whole lot, though. Unless these have been confirmed. But they're all radar indicated. I'm just not seeing a whole lot. A little bit of something there, but I mean, it's not really a whole lot. Maybe right there. That's kind of where I might be seeing it. There's not a whole lot though there. That's in Tennessee. It's not even in Kentucky yet. Yes, Darby. Again, Bobby can be anywhere between now and about 6 a.m. Kowalski, thank you for becoming a supporter on YouTube. I appreciate that so much. Thank you very much. Scottsville warning has been updated, just kind of trimmed off a little bit, heading more toward. Okay, they trimmed off Tompkinsville. Now it's heading more towards Summer Shade, just to the north of Fountain Run. 60-mile-per-hour wind gust, the main risk there. Again, guys, just mainly again the main risk tonight. Again, generally strong thunder showers, 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts in that watch area. But even again, we have yet to see a tornado warning in Kentucky yet. It's not to say we can't, especially with this line down here in Tennessee. But again, just our environment is quite tamed. It's quite tamed, if you will. All this blue that you're seeing helping to work against the thunderstorms. Pretty much, Sean. Again, just generally strong thunderstorms. Only severe warning right now, just to the east of Scottsville, heading towards Summer Shade, Kentucky. Sorry to hear that, Destiny. Gonna have some wind. Yeah, nice little 50-mile-per-hour wind gust there in Bardstown. Lots of lightning with these lines, guys. Lots of lightning out there. Just want to take a little peek down there and see what's going on down there in Mississippi. They have some tornado warnings active down there. Just want to kind of take a peek at that. But again, in Kentucky, the only severe warning we have right now is Scottsville out towards Summer Shade. What was that noise? Oh, Sean, thank you for becoming thank you for becoming a supporter on Facebook. I appreciate that. Correct, Destiny. The storm line has not made it to Glasgow yet. Yes, it is weakening there. And lots of rain behind it, folks. Lots of rain behind it. We're expecting another general 2 to 3 inches throughout the night. Yes, it's weakening in the Hodgeville. Taking a look back down here to our south again into Tennessee to see what's coming. Yeah, I don't see a whole lot there. Unless we have confirmations. There's a little correlation drop last time I checked, a little bitty one. There's just not a whole lot there, folks. Yeah, I'm just shooting you straight. Just shooting you straight. Correct, Lexi. Bowling Green, strong thunderstorms going on there. No severe risks. Alicia, no. Again, I will let you guys know if you guys need to get into shelter. At this point, no one needs to be in their shelter in Kentucky. Spit my gum out real quick. Thank you, Brett. I appreciate that. Ah, nice wind gust on going on there, but I'm just not seeing any tornado signatures. I'm just not. I do want to check the wind gust on this storm here just to the east of Scottsville. It's not seeing anything too overly impressive right now. Alex with the $2 donation says, thanks for keeping us informed. Thanks this week, George. Thank you very much for your kindness. I got you, Sydney. I'm not really sure why, but don't really see any real threat there right now. Again, Caitlin, my thoughts, like I said a couple moments ago, is just I'm not seeing a whole lot there with it. Again, we'll continue to keep an eye on it, though, for you guys, of course. Going to scrape Hart County? No. Deanna, thank you for that. I appreciate you. Yeah, very, very tough rainfall rates. They've expanded that warning out. For what, though? Like, Monroe County in south central Kentucky, southeastern Allen County, Cumberland County, southeastern Metcalfe County, and south central Kentucky. Once again, tornado warning has been expanded into your areas for the next hour. Again, for my eyeballs, not seeing a whole lot. They're saying it's right there where that purple arrow's at. Let me see if we have any. There's got to be a confirmation or something somewhere, right? Because this just does not look like it on radar. I'm not seeing anyone confirming it. We do have a tornado warning active for Tompkinsville, Burkesville, Marrowbone, whatever the world that name is there, Fountain Run, Red Boiling Springs, for this little Boeing line right here, just outside of Kentucky right now in Lafayette, Tennessee. Definitely some nice wind gusts with it, don't get me wrong. Just as far as rotational signatures, just not a whole lot there at the moment. Yes, anyone that's in the purple box should always seek shelter. Anyone that's in the tornado warning should always seek shelter. Seek shelter. All right, I gotta go to the bathroom real quickly. Again, I'll be right back here in just a couple moments. We'll grab like a Mountain Dew or something too, because I'm getting sleepy. Be back in a couple moments, guys. Again, I'm staying live though, so don't go anywhere. Just gonna leave the camera off there for a second. I'm back. Sorry, I had to go to the potty. Yes, anyone in the purple box should seek shelter. No, Scottsville's not in that box, so you do not need to do that. That purple box is your tornado warning. Yes, Maddie, you are under a warning. Brett, thank you for your $5 donation. I appreciate that. Yeah, I've been into this since I was about 8 years old, and then really started taking it serious when I was like 15 or 16. I am now 27. I've kind of been doing it for a little bit, not as long as, of course, as some of the experts out there, but again, for a little bit. Cave City, strong thunderstorms, but no severe risk. No, James. Yeah, I mean, if I'm going to be honest with you, I'm just struggling to see the support for a tornado warning. I think this could have been a severe thunderstorm warning with a tornado possible tag on it. Again, don't get me wrong, we do have some peaks here, maybe some broad upper level rotation, but there's just not a whole lot here. I mean, unless there's something I'm glaringly missing, which is obviously possible. But I mean, I'm checking every radar here. Every radar, I'm seeing the same thing. What I'm seeing is a broad rotation. That does not indicate tornadic activity. I mean, again, even on this right here, so we do still see some inflow versus outbound, or inbound versus outbound winds together there, but they're not in that very nice, clean look. Don't really see unless this is a large, and again, that's not the type of environment that we have tonight. So unless this is a large, and I mean almost record-breaking tornado, I don't see this. I don't see it. Again, there could be something I'm missing, but I'm just not seeing it at the moment. I'm just not. Again, elsewhere in Kentucky, just generally strong thunder showers. The only real main part of concern right now is this cell down here, or is this part of the line down here for southern Kentucky. Again, everywhere else right now, no severe warnings, just this warning area right here. Purple is that tornado warning. Again, Scottsville, no, this is past you. Brett, I appreciate that, my friend. Thank you so much for your support. Can we see Louisville? Yeah, just again, just weak thunder showers up there in Louisville. That's why we haven't been focused on it too much. No, Donnie. Scottsville's under that. Scottsville's no longer under that warning, by the way. Scottsville, there's the warning. There's Scottsville. Yeah, I saw that as well, Maria. And it looks like it's a 40% chance. And it should, if they do issue a watch out here, it should be a severe thunderstorm watch, and that's a big if. These lines should be in a week. I mean, everything that we're seeing indicates that these lines should be weakening. Yeah. My son is going crazy out there. Man, I miss him. It's been a busy week. Lindsay, at this point, no. Yes, I have, Willie. Or Wiley, or sorry if I'm pronouncing that incorrectly. April, thank you very much. Janet's at 40% chance right now, which is about as low as it gets there. Should Albany do something? No. I will let you guys know. No, Matt. To the mainstream, yeah, and that's why we did it, Brett, and that's why I'm doing this. And don't get me wrong, we've had offers to do other things, but I don't want to do that. I want to stick with what I know, stay in my lane here. I got you, Jan. Yeah, Donnie. I think these storm. The only reason these storms are even hanging on right now is because we have a quite a bit of cape down here. Well, actually not even that much for real. The only reason these storms are hanging on is because of this, and we'll lose this as soon as that sun drops down. Almost as soon as that sun drops down. So that's why I'm thinking 9 p.m. ish. That's about the time we're going to see just massive rain showers. No real severe risks. Yeah, again, we're keeping an eye on it, folks. We're keeping an eye on everything here. Hmm. Great thunderstorm warning for Glasgow, Edmonton, and Highsville right now. 60-mile-per-hour wind gust, the main threat there. Again, severe thunderstorm warning for Edmonton, Glasgow, Summershade, and Highsville. 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts being the main tag. Maybe some brief upper level rotation. You see, almost this one up here looks better than this down here. So you see the difference. But again, I think this is brief upper level rotation, which usually indicates a downburst of 60-mile-per-hour winds. And that does seem to be the case there. Again, the bulk of the action is right here, so that's why we're zoomed in on this area. No, Heisel does not need to take cover, but you obviously need to remain indoors. Just kind of keep an eye on things. Sirens in Burkesville, that's correct. You are under a tornado warning. Okay, I'm not really sure what Temple Hill is, my friend. Yes, pretty much. Just strong thunderstorm activity in Bowling Green. Same thing for Scottsville now. No, Greene County right now. Yeah, you do have a severe warning here. Going to be for Greene County, Barron County, Metcalfe County, but it's for the far southern portion of your county there. And I think this part of the line is more so going to hit just to the south of Greensburg, more specifically. There is not a tornado on the ground. Well, I mean, there's a warning, but we haven't any confirmations. So there's a difference between those two things, guys. Yes, Kristen. Yes, Tompkinsville should be in their safe spot. You are under a warning. I saw that, James. About a 40% chance. Again, Tompkinsville's under that warning. You need to be in your safe spot. This looks a little bit better right here. So again, now we're starting to see this brighten up a little bit. This almost looks a lot better. Worse, it really, but a lot better ingredients or support that there may be something rotating just to the west of Tompkinsville, just to the south of Fountain Run. Again, just heading right to the northeast toward Tompkinsville right now. I actually want to take a picture of this real quickly and put it out onto our socials. Sure everyone knows. Again, thank you guys that's sharing the broadcast. Thank you for helping us spread our information, keeping everyone safe. Thank you guys very much. My eye just keeps twitching. Alternate between Fountain Run and Scottsville. Yes, you are included in that box and take cover, but again, in my eyes, the main rotation is over here, so I don't think you really need to take cover, but you are in the box, so that decision is up to you. Yeah, I need to go get some sleep too. So Scottsville, our sirens went off in 1 touchdown, 3 miles north of Scottsville. Do you have any documented evidence for me? No severe risk, Alex. Yeah, again, Campbellsville, strong thunderstorms ongoing there. Those thunderstorms that are currently there are not severe. Again, the only real warnings we have right now are on your screen. The 2 yellow boxes are your severe thunderstorm warnings for 60-mile-per-hour wind gust. Sandwiched in between the two is a tornado warning active for Tompkinsville to Burkesville and Marrowbone, Kentucky. Again, where we do see some weak indications of rotation there. Summer shade, obviously, you're right on that line. Obviously, the decision's up to you. Technically, you're not included in the box, but of course, being in your safe spot wouldn't hurt anything, guys. That's the simple answer here, folks. For a lot of you asking if you need to be in your safe spots that are close to these areas, again, it's not going to hurt you to be there. Yeah, I wanted lots of winds, but they were just below severe levels. Albany, Kentucky, I will let you guys know. You still got about an hour, hour and a half till it gets to you. Okay, Shockwave, can you send that into either my Facebook or Twitter, Weather Now Kentucky? We'll take a look at it. Got you, Rachel. Vicky, thank you. I got you, Wanda. Yeah, Critter Fresh. Lots of flash flood warnings going out and lots of flood warnings going out. I have them turned off for now because if we had all that stuff turned on, we would not be able to see the radar. Look at all this. I mean, it's I'm not going to mess with it. There's so much. It seems like the tornado risk in Kentucky right now, or for tonight, is pretty low, especially compared to a couple days. Yes, it's much lower than a couple days ago. Yes, and even though we see this one warning here, again, I think the main risk tonight is damaging winds, folks. And again, the tornado odds are very low, and if we do see a tornado, it would be on the much weaker side. Yes, Caitlin. I got you, Teresa. Hart County, no severe weather expected. Shay, thank you for becoming a member on YouTube. I appreciate that. Rotation in Glasgow. I haven't really seen a whole lot. There is some broad upper level rotation there. As you can see, kind of just these little greens in the middle of the reds. Again, but I haven't really seen a whole lot to actually indicate anything there. Some better rotation occurring down here to the south here, but even this is kind of on the weaker side, folks. So again, just kind of reiterates for you guys, even if we do see tornadic activity, even if we do, it would be on the much weaker side. Again, a tornado is a tornado at the end of the day, but even, again, much, much, much weaker than what we saw on Wednesday, even on Thursday, so on and so forth. Exactly. Anyone can come here and say they have videos and stuff. I want to actually see it. The backside of this warning is getting trimmed off. Look at this once more here. Yeah, okay, that rotation is starting to strengthen up quite a bit. Tompkinsville absolutely needs to be in their safe spots right now. Again, rotation is starting to strengthen up just a little bit. It's still not anything overly impressive because, once again, anything that we do see spin up tonight will be quite weak. So all the signatures that we see on radar will also be quite weak. But once again, this does look like it's starting to spin up quite a bit, maybe just to the west and northwest of Tompkinsville, heading more toward Marrowbone than anything. So once again, it does look like there's some weak rotation starting to occur just to the west of Tompkinsville down there in south central Kentucky. For your northern cell there toward Glasgow and Edmonton, I don't really see any rotation on that one. Again, that's going to be mainly for 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts there. But once again, for Glasgow, Highsville, Edmonton, severe thunderstorm warning does exist there for some 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. Angel, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Yes, Caitlin. Again, guys, I will let you guys know if your areas are coming up, folks. Until then, I'm not going to answer too many backyard questions because I feel like we've done that for a while here. Right now, I will let you guys know as this tornado warning is evolving. Yeah, so I think this might be getting a little bit stronger once again, just to the northwest of Tompkinsville. Maybe not directly in Tompkinsville, but just to your northwest there. Maybe some rotation occurring on this cell. Again, it doesn't look like anything overly impressive, but it is just enough, in my opinion. I'm just trying to fix this real quickly. Marijuana is where you live. Hopefully, you're in your safe spot right now. Joe, just generally, again, the front part of the line will be stronger. Behind is a little bit weaker rainfall. Yes, Destiny. Adam, I'm as confused as you are, my friend, about that. Could be debris in Tompkinsville. I don't really see a hook or anything there. Again, and I don't think these. And again, I just want to reiterate: if we do see a tornado tonight, I don't think it's going to be strong enough to even produce a debris ball on radar. Again, we're talking about the much weaker side of things. Yes. Again, if you are in any tornado warning, you should always be in your shelter. You always want to play this safe. It's not something you really want to play around with. Because we're saying, oh my goodness. No, Billy Joe, you do not need to be in a safe spot. No severe risk there. Again, elsewhere in Kentucky, just take a quick look out there. Again, just generally strong thunder showers ongoing with lots of lightning on the front side of those lines. Again, just weaker thunder showers back out there toward western Kentucky. But even some stronger thunder showers now showing up on some of these scans here. Again, just overall, generally strong thunder showers is your main threats tonight. Again, we do have the one tornado warning active for far southern Kentucky. This part of the line looks like the only real severe risk for, again, the southern half of this line here. Yes, Destiny, these storms will come through your area, but in a much weaker form. Thunder in Science Hill? Really? You can hear that thunder all the way over there? Oh my goodness. Yes, Liberty, Kentucky will see these storms. Everyone in Kentucky is going to see these storms, chat. Everyone in Kentucky is going to see the storms. Again, the better severe risk, though, is that once again to the south here, where these 3 warning boxes are, just in front of them, that's going to be your main risks. Thank you, Jess, for that report there. I appreciate that. Hopefully, you're in a safe spot. Again, Colton, Tompkinsville's under that tornado warning right now. Needs to be in their safe spots. Cheshire, it's under a tornado warning right now. I'm about to look at the velocity scans. I had to wait for the new scan to come through. Not really a whole lot there. Again, even if we do see a tornado tonight, it's going to be on the weaker side. So on radar, it's not going to look that great because it's going to be weak, right? We're talking about EF1 or lower. Not anything that's going to really cause any life-threatening threats to you. But again, of course, make sure you remain in your safe spots because at the end of the day, a tornado warning is a tornado warning, right? But again, I'm looking at that. I'm just not seeing a whole lot there. Again, I would let you guys know, but just not seeing. I mean, at 0.9 there might be some, but that's upper level at that point. That's not really lower level. So to me, this indicates more of a downburst of winds, maybe some hail, and yeah, we do see some hail occurring there. I haven't seen any confirmations come through just yet, my friends. I have been looking out for them. The Tornado Watch has been expanded, by the way, just a slightly there. I'll go ahead and show you the new areas here. Whenever it pops up, it hasn't generated just yet. Give it just a moment. It just came out. And again, the watch is going to be mainly for this line right here. So again, just reiterate, it's going to be mainly for this little maybe 100-mile long line, if you will. There it is. Okay, let me go ahead and make a new post about this real quickly. I'm actually going to take a second and circle where I think the threats are. I have to pick a different color there. Again, it's going to be mainly from these areas. That area needs to be dropped. We're going to post this out to our Facebook and Twitter real quickly, so just 1 second on that. Bring this warning, or bring these radars back up real quickly. Boom, 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 boom. Right there. Here you guys go. Yeah, I'm just getting this map posted out to our social medias real quickly of the new Tornado Watch. It is out on Twitter, and now it is out on Facebook. So once again, Tornado Watch has been expanded, and that new watch has now been posted to our Twitter and Facebook. Let me check back in on the radar here, and then I'll bring the watch back up again so you guys can look at it. Yeah, still some brief rotation occurring just to the north of Tompkinsville there, heading now toward between Marylebone and Burkesville. Need to remain in their safe spots. Again, Marylebone and Burkesville remain in your safe spots, as this does like some weak rotation might be occurring. By the way, we have had this warning up to our north trimmed down just a little bit. Again, for 60-mile-per-hour wind gust, mainly for Edmonton to Node to Noblik along Highway 68 there. Again, 60-mile-per-hour wind gust, the only real threat for that storm. The only problem now is this storm line is beginning to head into a big radar gap. So we're going to start to lose the information on the storm system. Or this part of the line anyway. Okay, so real quickly, just want to touch base once again. We did have that watch expanded. Let me go ahead and show you this. I'm going to take my marker, my little pin out from weatherwise real quickly. I think that this area in blue back here can pretty much safely be dropped from the watch, okay? This area in yellow, let's do green actually. This area in green is obviously where the current watch or the current real risk is, right? This area I'm going to draw, let's do yellow out here, as where the risk is going to over the next few hours. So again, that's kind of how we're looking for now. So this is where the risk is. This is where we're going to the next few hours. This area, I believe, can be dropped. That's kind of where we're at the moment there. Take a look at that. If you're not in pink at all, no real severe threats for you. Once again, and I do think the blue area can be dropped, especially. Again, I'm not perfect here, but this area right here can also be dropped, right, as well. So again, that's kind of what we're looking at right now. No, Tompkinsville's still in that that warning area, but I do believe if there is rotation, I do believe it's past you by now. But you're still in that warning box, so just remain there. It ain't gonna hurt you to stay there for a few more minutes. Owensboro's not even close to these pink areas, so you're good. Again, if you're not in the pink area, you do not have a severe risk. Once again, if you're not pink or green or yellow, really, I think this blue area is fine. But if you're not green or yellow, more specifically, again, you do not have a severe risk. Just generally strong and loud thunder showers. Yes, Nico. Joe, I think they're talking about more so this stretch of weather the last 3 to 4 days is more like a once in a generation type of thing. Not necessarily, obviously, this storm system tonight. All right, that's going to come off the screen now. I want to get back to the actual warning that we have here, because once again, we do have a tornado warning still active for Burkesville to Marrowbone to Tompkinsville. Again, the bulk of that line being past to Tompkinsville by now, you can go ahead and come out of your safe spot. And again, I'm just not seeing a whole lot here, folks. I'm just not. Again, maybe a little brief tick right there. Again, and even if it's on the weaker side, of course, remain in your safe spots. Again, anytime you have a warning, whether I think it's there or not, make sure you remain in your safe spots. Getting great, just loud, strong thunder showers. It's all about the rate at which it's coming down too, KY. There's a lot of different aspects that play into it. Yeah, I'm just responding to some of these questions real quickly. Do you think London will see severe storms? Will it drop by the time it gets here? Going to be really close. Either way, it's going to be strong. Make sure you keep an eye on things, obviously. Again, guys, I just want to reiterate, I'm not going to get into all the backyard questions. Again, guys, my voice is almost gone here. If you are in pink, you have a severe risk tonight. If you're not in pink, you do not have a severe risk tonight. Again, it's as simple as that, folks. It really is. So if you see your city in that pink area, you know you got a severe risk. Mainly 60-mile-per-hour winds as the main risk. Really low risk of a tornado actually occurring. But if you do see one, it's only be on a weaker variety. So once again, here's the answers to all your questions. If you're in this pink area, especially obviously where the line is now, it's mainly for this line here. That's mainly what this watch is for this line right here. Once it gets past you, mainly strong thunder showers occurring. So very, very, very simple answers right here. If you are in pink, you do have a risk. If you are not in pink, just get ready for some loud thunder showers for a long time tonight. Grim, probably Arkansas. Again, guys, very simple answers to your questions right here. Just take one moment to look at the map for me, please. I don't have much of a voice left, so I can't answer too many more questions tonight, folks. Again, this is quite literally as loud as I could talk right now. It's blurry. I can't see it. Turn up the quality on the video there, folks. We're streaming at 1080p. You should be able to see this pretty easily. Yes, I do think the northern counties here should be fine. I think it's mainly for this little Boeing segment right here. That's mainly what the watch is for. George, could you repeat yourself 10 more times so we can get it through our thick heads? Yeah. I mean, it's okay. I understand some people are just not rolling in and stuff, but again, a very simple answer to everyone's questions tonight. If you're in that pink area, you have a severe risk. If you do not see your name in that pink area or nowhere on the map, you do not have a severe risk. Again, I think it's mainly for this line right here. Stretching from Edmonton, Kentucky down to about Gainesboro, Tennessee. Thank you for the coverage. News only focus on the metro. Yeah, that's why we do what we do. Thank you, Liz. And again, I know I'm not being as friendly or whatnot tonight, again, but I'm running on E here, folks. I have barely any voice left. I can't answer all the backyard questions tonight, folks, like I usually do. I just can't. We're running out of gas here. Again, if you're in pink, you have a weak risk at tornadoes, maybe a 1 or 2 on the weaker side. Main risk is damaging wind gusts up to 60, maybe 65 mile per hour, and maybe some small hail. Again, I think it should be a severe thunderstorm watch, but they do what they do. Elsewhere, again, just generally strong thunder showers. Going to be loud. I do have this map posted on our page on Twitter and Facebook, so you can go view it whenever you like. I'm going to go ahead and turn off that now so we can go back to the radar here and look what's going on. Thank you, Gina. I appreciate that. This warning's got 8 minutes left on it, so we should find out in the next 5 minutes or so whether they're going to expand this tornado warning or not. In my eyes, once again, I don't really see a whole lot, but it is kind of going more into a radar gap now, so it's going to be a little bit harder to see what exactly is happening, but I'm just not seeing a whole lot at this moment. Again, tornado warning does remain for Marrowbone and Burkesville. Tompkinsville, you can come out. That line's already passed you. But Burkesville, Marrowbone remain in your safe spots. Thank you, Shannon. I appreciate that, my friend. Correct. Trenton is cleared. Bluegrass Acres, have a good one, my friend. Again, guys, just real quickly, again, we have those maps posted on our pages. If you're in pink in that map, you have a severe risk, low wind, severe risk. If you are not on that map, you do not have a severe risk. There you go, Cheshire. Yeah, Sarah, lots of flooding occurring. Lots of flooding occurring. That to me is the main story, even with all this going on. Thank you, Gloria. I appreciate that. Yes, Foul Run is okay. This line has already passed you. What do we have here? Oh, okay. Edmonton, Kentucky, still a strong the severe thunderstorm going on there. 60 mile per hour wind gusts are the main threat. Again, elsewhere throughout the state, no severe risk, just generally strong and loud thunderstorms. No severe risk. It really is just for this little Boeing segment right here. There you go, Josh. Yeah, it's not going to be a fun sight for the next few days throughout Kentucky. That's for sure. Thank you, Stacy. I appreciate that, and that's what I'm seeing on radar too. It's just don't get me wrong. There's definitely some downburst of winds occurring and everything. Come on, yeah, I don't see anything on the radar right now. You can come say hi. You want to come give us some forecasting, huh? You want to come get some forecasting? Oh my God, that's a big boy.
Yeah.
Oh. What are you doing, huh? What are you doing in here? Daddy's working. Say hi, everybody. Look up there. Look. There you are. There you are. Who's that? Who's that? Huh? Who's that? Who's that? Who's that? Say hi again? You gonna say hi again? Yes, Donnie. Yes, Donnie. He's asking a question about the storms. You saying yes to them too? Put my dad's shirt down. You can't put the microphone in your mouth. Stop being bad. Stop being bad. Say hi, everybody. Yes, he does, Andrea. Or Andrea, sorry. ASMR. Hi.
do this to me.
Stop getting the microphone. It's not waterproof. It's not waterproof.
It's okay. That means that I can buy a new microphone.
Yay! Yay!
He's got a third tooth coming in on
Really?
the bottom.
I won't take up too much time there. Say bye, everybody.
You just.
I know. I'll let you come in here in a little bit when I get off. Or
Oh, he's about to go
yeah,
to bed,
we're about to go to bed actually.
Yeah.
I love you.
He's been up.
He's so freaking heavy, man. He has your hair. Yeah, he sure does have my hair. That's unfortunate. Unfortunate for him. By the way, just touch base on it once again. This trainer warning is, I think, going to be allowed to expire. We haven't seen it updated yet. I have not seen it expanded yet. He's awesome, man. We got so lucky with him. He is so awesome. Don't get me wrong, every baby has their bad days, but even when he's not fit, he's just always so cool. How much does he weigh? About 23 pounds. He's a big boy. He's a big boy. He is a big boy. Don't see any expansions of this tornado warning at the moment. We'll see what they do here now that it's expired. New payment. Chelsea, thank you for your $10 donation. I appreciate that. Thank you so much, Chelsea, once again for your $10 donation. When will you know the gender of baby 2? Maybe this week or next next week. Maybe. Not sure yet. Yes, sir, Grim. Yes, sir. Yeah, I miss him so much, man. I feel like I've seen you all more than him. I miss him so much. Yeah, I think they're going to cancel this. They'll allow this to expire. And there it goes. So we do have a severe thunderstorm warning now active for Russell Springs to Jamestown to Albany to Burkesville. And again, it's going to be for 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts, 1-inch diameter hail. They're going to keep the tornado possible tag. This is what I felt like the warning should have been for the last 30 minutes. I'm glad that they finally got to it. Again, good job by the National Weather Service once again. Again, we're not just not seeing a whole lot of indications of rotation anymore. We did see it. I think I saw some brief rotation just to the west of Tompkinsville. But now, again, just this, and this is the only warning in the state. Almost 6 Joe weighs 37. Yeah, he's a big boy. He is a big boy. Brooks with a $25 donation. Thank you very much. I appreciate you so much. Yes, it's coming to Science Hill right now. While we have one severe warning, though, I think I'm going to take a break and go eat some dinner, guys. I have not eaten in a long time. I'm very hungry. All right. And again, I just want to reiterate, very low and severe risk tonight, even if you're in that watch area. And again, I will continue to watch things while I eat here and just make sure that nothing happens. If something happens, I'll come right back on. You guys know how I am. You're not going to be missed. I promise I'm going to be watching you. But again, the only severe risk right now is down here. Again, this is going to be for the severe warning in Clinton, Russell, Cumberland, Adair, and Metcalfe counties. Again, it's mainly for 60-mile-per-hour wind gust and 1-inch diameter hail. This is not a PDS, no. Again, this is a pretty much a borderline severe warning. Okay, so I'm gonna go eat for a little bit to Olive Garden. Wow, what the heck? Oh my goodness, that sounds so good, by the way. But anyway, I'm gonna go eat again. Just not an overall impressive risk tonight. Generally strong thunderstorms. Once again, if anything does pop off to get anything super life-threatening or crazy, we will be back here first thing. You guys know how I roll. Okay? But at this point, it's just, I'm going to go eat. There's not really a life-threatening threat at this point. I don't think you guys really need me here. I will post radar updates, and of course, come back if anything changes. All right? I'm George Herbig, Chief Forecaster, here with Weather Now Kentucky. Thank you so much for tuning into our broadcast.